Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm always doing something, everybody. I always try to get something fixed. Trying to get my stream raiders going right now. Sorry for the delay, everybody. Was getting up and getting going. Man, do I got some cool surprises for you guys today. Been getting a ton of stuff going on. My computer is just freaking out over here. All right. Is that how it's going to be today, apparently? Right off the rails as normal. The heck is it doing? I'm trying to get stream raiders to load here, but it just doesn't want to load, and it's freaking out all my stuff. Making all my stuff freaky. Hold on a second. Let's move that over there. Maybe we can fix this. There we go. I have a little thing where I can look right at you guys directly, and it's like freaking out. It's always something, everybody. That's gonna bug me too much. Hold on, I gotta. Oh, maybe it's when you put it on the edge of the screen. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. All right, I'll just take it out. Just take it out and do it again. Let's try that. Let's try that again. Sorry, everybody. Hold on. Technical problem. This is why it always takes me so long to start up, because I always got to solve these freaky, just like random technical problems. It didn't have a problem before, but now it just seems to have an issue. I don't know why it's doing that. It's like flashing. It's like flashing back and forth. That's okay. I'll just do this. All right, there we go. Good enough. All right, welcome everybody. Thanks here for being in the stream. Sorry I've been out. On Monday I went in for a procedure. They put me out and they went and put a tube down my throat to see why I was having such a trouble breathing. Man, I was getting to the point where I could barely breathe. I was always wheezing all the time. And then when I would eat, it would be difficult to swallow the food. Even though I chewed it really well, I would get stuck in my throat. Well, come to find out, my throat had closed up. Yeah, they had done a thing called stretching your throat, which I thought was a joke. I thought my doctor was kidding with me, but he wasn't. That's really a thing. That's really a thing they can do, and that's what they had to do. And oh my God, it is wonderful now. I can like drink like a normal person, so I can just go. Yeah, just like that. I know that may seem normal to you, everybody, but when you don't realize how much that's closing up and how much that you are really obstructed, I feel like maybe that's why I've been tired all the time, because I'm basically suffocating. I'm not getting enough oxygen in there. So apparently it went well. I got a thumbs up. I got a good check for health there, but they told me not to do anything for 24 hours. So I didn't do anything really other than, do some amazing stuff. I can't resist, everybody. I made a cool screensaver for my Stream Deck. And then I discovered something that is going to be a big surprise for all of you, 7.5 years in the making, right here in the chat. So pretty excited to show that all to you guys as well. We got so much lined up today. Of course, we're going to play some 76. We're going to play some Fallout Shelter. We're going to do some battles in Stream Raiders. We got Stream Avatars going, which should be going down there. They'll come up to the other screen. And so on. So much cool stuff coming up today. So settle in. Let me get all you guys in here. There we go. I'll get that going on first. Always solving all these technical problems. So try to get this stuff going. Okay. Or don't come in. There we go. All right. We got the chat in. Now can we get the things in? Yes. Add the stream. All right. Yay. Mission accomplished. You can see I'm in 76 right now. I moved my little moo-moo in my garden area here, because he kept dying and he kept blowing up my little thing there. Now I worked on this really hard over the weekend, everybody. Before I had my test, I've been in here doing whatever easy dailies I could do. I was running fusion cores. I was even selling a bunch of stuff. I sold like 5,000 caps worth of stuff, everybody, because I couldn't sell it to the vendor. So I put it in my personal vendor, and then I just be AFK. And people came in and bought the bulk of it out of there, including ammo and all sorts of stuff. Now I'm in the open world right now. You guys are welcome to come on in. Join me over there. Get it going on. So we're going to get into some 76 again, some Stream Raiders, some Fallout Shelter, all sorts of cool stuff today. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, AMZ. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. I appreciate everybody coming in. Let me say hello to everybody. Here we got Akia coming in right down there. There he is. First one I see in the chat. Look at you checking those retweets. Thanks for getting those retweets going on. Let me look over here. See, even though I prep for the stream for like an hour ahead of time, it always feels like it's not enough time. Because it's always like right when I hit that start stream button, everything has to go off the rails. What are we at right now? We're at 3 retweets right now. Okay, good. We'll come back to that. We're trying to hit 5 retweets. We're doubling up. I did see that Caveman Mox said he was in the chat earlier. He's going to be watching your back. Now remember, we're going to be doubling up big time, everybody. We're going to be giving you, what is 4,000 caps? Yeah, 4,000 caps. We get those 5 retweets, so we're going to double that up. We're going to give you 8,000 if we get to 10. So go over there and crush it big time, and my mods are going to hook you up over there as well. I just thought this was funny that I logged in and there was like a moo-moo right there in my face, which is funny. Guys just like running around going, why is he standing there looking at his moo-moo? Looking at his crazy moo-moos. You know how it is in Fallout 4 and in this game too. I have crazy moo-moos. Let's see, Blair and Fire coming in, bringing the hype. Thanks for coming in. Foggy as well coming in. And I got to be a little gentle on my voice, everybody, because again, they did shove a thing down my throat. They shoved a pipe down there or a camera down there. So I do got to be a little easy on it. So I might go a little easy today, but I'm just so excited, everybody. I'm so excited. I barely got any sleep as well because I was working on stuff really hard, everybody. And it's like a miracle has happened. And I literally started to tear up. I literally started to tear up when I made it work. Something that I've been trying to get to work for a very long time. I literally just couldn't help myself. A little tear come right down, right there, everybody. But then I wiped it off. You'll see why here in just a second. It's a lot of ups and downs through the years here on the stream. You'll see why. Paul coming in showing that love. I'll log in as soon as I get off work. Sounds good, D-Hold. I'll be here all afternoon, so feel free to come in and join us. Remember, you don't have to always wait for me, by the way. You can always add each other as friends as well. So if you do need some backup in the wasteland, you've always got some friends to back you up as well. Amethyst Laney coming in. Amethyst Laney. Big surprises today. I think you're going to like it. It's going to be amazing. And D. Holt coming in, saying hello to Amethyst Lady. Brando coming in, says, hi, hey, Kismet, how you doing today? I'm doing good. Throat's a little sore from that procedure, but I can breathe and I can eat food normally. I can drink water normally. It's like even drinking water was hard because it was like so closed up. So pretty awesome. So I don't know if that's just how it is now and then it gets worse over time. We don't know. We're going to see in a couple weeks. I'm going to go back and see my doctor again. A follow-up visit to see how I'm doing. But I guess I just need to go a little easy on it. So I try to be a little mellow today. But I'm just so excited about some stuff that I discovered. And I can't wait to tell you. Let's say hello to everybody first, then we'll get into it. Tardis coming in. Hey, Tardis. Tardis and Rotisserie G are going to do a secret mission with me, everybody. We got a secret mission. I'm going to tell you about that today as well. So I invited my A-team. They said I could invite 2 of my A-team, so I can't invite everybody. But I invited 2 of my A-team to come join me in December. We got something special lined up, everybody. It's going to be epic. So stick around for that. I'm going to tell you that in just a moment as well. AMZ say, you feel okay? I do feel a little tired and my throat's a little sore, but I feel way better than I've felt for like 6 months because my throat's just been closing up, and it's getting harder and harder for me to breathe. I feel like I'm always kind of gasping for air. I'm always having trouble eating food and even swallowing liquids. But that is gone now. That is gone now. That's pretty. Am I in your spot? Am I in your spot, Moo Moo? Excuse me. I got the whole area. But somehow I'm in his spot. Give me like the evil eye. You see that? He's like, hey, get out of my spot. Crazy Moo Moos. So there we go. Oh, we got some sub love in there as well. JD, thank you very much for that sub love. Appreciate it. Apparently, everybody, they knocked me out. And I always warn them, everybody, I'm a lightweight anymore. I don't drink. I don't, drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of that stuff because I fall down without that, everybody. I have a constant dizziness, vertigo, as most of you know. So I don't need alcohol to fall down. I just fall down naturally as well. And so I say, hey, go easy on that anesthesia, because one time when I got my gallbladder out, I went in, and I was the first one to go in, and I was the last person to wake up because that lady knocked me. I was out, everybody. And that lady did a good job. They did a good job in my IV. I barely felt it, everybody. That lady was a pro, man. Not like Not like my rocket ship I got on my other arm, which still, you can still see it, everybody. It's like a week and a half later. You can still see a little bit of it there. And that's what I said. I said, don't be like this one. She's like, nah, watch this. I'm a pro. She did a great job. My doctors did a great job. Again, my voice a little sore, but my throat's a little sore, but we'll go easy, and then we'll have some fun today. D-Old coming in as well. So big surprises coming up, everybody. Again, just so excited to show you guys. I had a genius moment. I had a revelation while I was resting, and I'm just so excited. Let's see. You had a chain of 8 adverts to see Kiz here, but he's a little above chat. There you go. There you go. Sorry, Amethyst lady. You know, Twitch is trying to stay in business. You know, they got their corporate overlords, Amazon, saying, hey, you better make some money or we're going to, drop you like it's hot, like a hot potato. So that's why they're just jamming those ads. Now, it does help the creator, though. It helps out. I'm a small creator, though. Not like one of these giant creators that gets, $40,000 or something insane like that. That would be awesome. That would actually pay for the stream. That would be amazing. I might even be able to pay myself back for 8 years of just pouring money into this. I mean, just endless amount of money, even my own money as well, and then putting every dime back into it. But hey, that's what it's all about. Look at that. D-Holt saying, welcome to JD. Well, I'm going to give you an extra 1,000 Kiss Cats for you guys being kind. That's how we do in this stream, everybody. We see a new Teamwork Tycoon like JD come in. Make sure to show him lots of love in the chat. Glad they fixed it, Kismet. Yes, it is a world of difference. World of difference as well. Glad you're feeling better. I am feeling way better. Yeah, I'm back. Yes. No killing Moo. No, I won't kill no Moo. Hi, Bell Ringer. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Sorry, I'm a little behind on the chat, everybody. I'm trying to catch up. Moo juice. Yeah, you got to get that moo juice there to get to going on. Rotisserie G say, I forgot to say, put a 1 in the chat if you can see it, hear me, everybody. I might be talking to myself this whole entire time, but apparently you guys can still hear me. So it's funny, I check all this stuff too, but it also goes off the rails. I'm rocking my set it and forget it shirt right now. Hey, Brando, rocking that set it and forget. I was wearing that the other day. Yeah, we're going to do some set it and forget it later tonight on Satisfactory as well. So yeah, we're going to have some fun. That mission mentioned when you were on the Bethesda channel, that mission mentioned you were on Bethesda. Yeah, I was on Bethesda's channel, I think a couple months ago. Was it 2 months now or 1 month ago? I don't know. It was like September. Yeah, I was on their channel. It's pretty awesome. I gave away a bunch of atoms and all sorts of cool stuff here in the stream. I got tons of stuff to give away over here, which I already talked to you guys about. But we're going to wrap it all up here in a minute in a bow for you all. Roar's coming in. Oh, Dragon Overlord in the ground right there. There you go. Selly Brahman. I know. Brahman tried to bump me out of the thing. All right, let's get into it, everybody. I'm super excited about telling you guys all of this cool stuff. Now, number one, there is a big Bethesda event coming up. Of course, Nuka World update coming out in December. I'm hearing from the Fallout community that it is going to be one of the greatest updates for Fallout 76. So dust off your character if you haven't already done so. Get back into some 76, and you missed getting 76 for free. I'm sorry. I warned everybody. I sent it out on all my social media, tried to get you guys to get it all for free. But if you haven't done so, I say fire up even a new character if you haven't played in a really long time since Wastelanders. But you definitely want to get in there, get fired up, because this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a real good one. Super excited about it. So I'm going to be on Bethesda's channel again in December, on Wednesday, December 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and my buddies Tardis and Rotisserie G are going to join me. So yes, looking pretty excited about that. So big announcement of that. In December, of course, we're going to be doing Fallout for Hope. Of course, I'll be dressed up as Kiz Kringle. I'll be giving away literally thousands of dollars worth of stuff. I'll be giving away hundreds of giveaways, including cool stuff like this. I got a bunch of these. Look at this. Isn't that cool? I mean, I think this is one of the best ones done. This is actually ceramic, everybody. Look, Steve got a thing for a straw right there, which is cool. Look at that. It's so nice. I mean, that is really, really well done. This is, of course, Bethesda gear. They appreciate them sponsoring me. Of course, the ones you can't even get anymore because they're sold out. My buddy, my pal, the Mighty Dog Meat. I got these to give out as well. And I've got some surprises right over there, which I can't show you yet. But there we go. So that's our big thing, everybody. So we got that going on. We're going to do some Stream Raiders giveaways today. So get ready, Stream Raiders. We're going to give you guys some free skins today and some giveaways. And I'm not even going to put it in the chat or in the Twitter or anything, just for all you hardcores who hang out on my stream all the time and do battles. See, I don't always advertise giveaways, everybody. Only for you guys sometimes. For the people who would normally come in my stream and hang out, I do a bunch of giveaways. I literally give away thousands of dollars worth of stuff, everybody. I'm very, very lucky here in the stream. And I'm so happy now that I can breathe. It is, you don't even notice it getting that bad until it's fixed. And then you're like, oh my God, I was really suffocating. I was suffocating because I couldn't breathe. I know, pretty crazy. Now, who in the chat is a huge fan of Fallout Shelter? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been here when I started. When I started doing Fallout Shelter, way back in the day, the 7.5 years ago, everybody, that game came out. And I played, it came out on June 14th of 2015. I first streamed, my very first stream here as a professional streamer, though I did stream before that, just as, for my guild and stuff. But as a professional streamer, as in, hey, I'm going to try this streaming thing, was on my birthday, June 23rd of 2015. So at the same time, about 10 days after Fallout Shelter came out. And it took me a while to get that working, too. It took me like a week or so to try to figure out how to get the mobile to work right on there. I was the only one doing Fallout Shelter, by the way. There was no one else who could get it to work because I was doing it from my iPad onto my capture machine and then into OBS and all of that. Yes, OG Vault 45. You were here for that, Amethyst Lady, but I love it. There you go. So here we go, everybody. I got a big surprise for all of you. Right over here, of course, we've got the vault list, right? We've got the vault list. We got Vault 52 right there, and we got another vault right down there at the bottom. We're going to start a new vault today. We're going to try that out and have some fun. We got to get our words on stream going, too. That's the other thing we need to get going. So when I'm AFK, you guys can words on stream as well. Really, really fun. We'll see if we're going to do battle mode this week as well. Again, I need to breathe still and work on my voice a little bit. Might need to rest that. So we might do some battle mode and stuff like that on Friday. But we'll come back to that here in just a second. I say we jump in and take a little look at my big surprise. Here we go. Now, we're going to get into some Fallout 76 here in just a bit, everybody. Load on in. Get yourself going. I'm in the open world, so we have up to 24 people on the server. If you want to come and join me, and I'm going to go ahead and just put myself away in my little shelter over here. Oh, I'm ringing the doorbell. I'm going to put myself away in the shelter. Now, this is something I've tried to do for a very long time, everybody. Oh, my thing is stuck. Why is my bottle cap stuck? Oh, why everything has to interrupt what I'm doing? Hold on a second, everybody. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's just go ahead and reload the overlays. See if that fixes it. Nope, that's not fixing it. Huh. That's all sorts of broken. I don't know. There we go. All right. Okay, everybody. So you can see I've got Vault 52 here. Now, in the past, everybody, of course, I've played on my iPad, and I've played Vault 45 on my iPad since day one. Since literally 2,700 real-life days ago. That is 7.5 years. That is 3,895,200 minutes ago. Yes, I calculated it all out. That is a long, long time. And I've started other Vault 45s that we've played through over the time. Now, the problem with my Vault 45 is I've been playing it so long that it is so built up that it is actually very difficult to manage it on the iPad. Because, I got to go in and change all the names, and I have to scrap all the loot. I got just so much loot and so much stuff. I know it's a terrible burden having too much loot. I am always overburdened. But I have finally figured it out, everybody. This is not just one of the Vault 45s. This is the Vault 45. This is the original. This is the one. I figured out how to transfer it from my iPad, and I have transferred it onto my PC. We're going live right here. Here it is, everybody. Vault 45 on Steam right here, and I have been working incredibly hard on it, everybody. I started about 9 o'clock last night and went until about 8 o'clock in the morning this morning working on it. Now, if you don't believe me, everybody, first, you can just check these people coming into the vault right here, all in their power armor. Everybody here has got their, of course, their Mark 6 power armor. Also, if you don't believe me, we can simply go in, we can look at the stats in here, and it will tell you that this has been since 10/17 of 2015 that this vault's been going. You're like, well, Kismet, that's not June 14th. June 14th is when it came out. Well, just so you know, they didn't come out with this thing until 10/17. So this vault has been running for 7.5 years continuously since day one. It is one of the longest running vaults in Fallout Shelter. It is the one that started it all here in the stream. And just so you know, you're all still in the vault, just so you know. And I went through and was working on all the names and unified how I do all my stuff. And I just had all sorts of breakthroughs in Fallout Shelter because I wasn't feeling well. So I was sitting there playing it on my iPad. So I haven't played this in a while. Let me go in and check in on all my peeps. And I just had all these revelations of how I could do it much, much better. And how I name people, how I organize people, and then, of course, how I do all of you. Look at this. All of the originals are in there, everybody. All the originals from all the years, from 7.5 years here on stream. There you all are going by. I'm going to scroll you all, every single one of you right now. Here we go. All the peeps in there. And again, you got to remember, some of these peeps I put in here 7.5 years ago when I started streaming here on Twitch. And it is... I started getting emotional when I finally figured out how to transfer it from my iPad onto my machine. Look, there's Pip of the Dead right there. Pip of the Dead still hanging around at the stream. And so on. And there's a lot of peeps in here who were here right from the very beginning. And this is literally hundreds of people, everybody. Hundreds of people. Look at how many peeps. I mean, it's still going. Hundreds of peeps. And, of course, we have a bunch of our other dwellers as well. Now, there's some people still returning back to the vault that I need to fix their names because I thought, how can I put your guys' names in, but keep them alphabetical so I don't have duplicates? Or I can look you up if you want to see your character, but still see, what I need to do with them, or do I need to send them to the wasteland, or do they need their equipment upgraded and all of that. Now, one of the problems with playing on the iPad, and I don't have the sound on. Hold on, let me get the sound on here for you guys. And again, we'll get into Fallout 76 in a second. It's running in the background, everybody. We're doing multiple things at the same time, just so you know. So how can I organize it in such a way that it will work much better? And so I started to do it on the iPad, and it was just so daunting, everybody. I literally had to rename 200 people. I had to scrap thousands of resources and whatnot. And I go, man, there must be a way to transfer it from the iPad over, and I figured it out. I'm not going to tell you because I don't know if you're supposed to, but I did. Yes, Bananas is in there. That's right. Bananas is in there. Amara Dave, who used to be my mod, by the way, who now mods for, I think it's Roe he mods for. He's in there, one of the originals. Look at that. You got Gator Killer in there, Doc Croc in there. I'm in there too. Look, I'm number 1. Vault Resident, number 1, and Overseer. Bottle String in there. Again, a lot of the originals who came in my stream when I only had 5 or 10 viewers way back in the day. Now, I'm not going to put any of you in this vault for right now until we get it all organized. So I was going through and reorganized. Now, if you're like, Kismet, you only got 41,000 caps. That's because I literally redid the vault for hours and hours and hours. And then I'd discover something on this, and then I'd be like, man, I want to do that in Vault 52 as well. And this is for you, Amethyst Lady. I put the radio room in. I put the radio room right at the top. That's because I've got a celebrity in this vault. And that celebrity in my vault is the mighty, right here, the mighty Three Dog. My favorite character. There he is right there. Three Dog in there lending a hand. Usually I have him up here helping out in the radio room because, of course, you know, he's Three Dog. He should be in the radio room. Now I have my peeps over here making his outfit. I'm going to try to restore their outfits of all of my legendaries. I do have quite a bit of legendaries. I have 3 dogs, Sir Paladin Cross, Sarah Lyons. We got Piper, Mr. Burke. We got Jericho, Elder Lyons. We've got Confessor Cromwell. We got Butch in there as well. And we have 2 Mega Dwellers. Now, one of the things I realized, everybody, is I did not name my Mega Dwellers. So I don't know which ones are Mega Dwellers and which ones are not Mega Dwellers. So the ones that I absolutely knew were Mega Dwellers, I went and did. And then I kicked like 30 people out of the vault because I didn't know whether they were what. And they were not named, by the way. They were not your guys' name. They were unnamed peeps. So I kicked them out of the vault so I could redo my barracks. And I've come to the realization, everybody, that I hate putting the barracks, all of the barracks at the bottom. I actually prefer to have at least some of it up toward the top. So we're going to go ahead and just do a little bit of Fallout Shelter here just by clicking on all the peeps like this. We're going to work on the Mega Dwellers again because, again, I didn't label them properly because it's so hard to label so many peeps on the iPad. At the daunting stage that I'm at, everybody. And I really got reinvigorated to play Fallout Shelter. That I was testing all sorts of stuff. I was trying different vaults, different ways. And we're gonna try a whole different way today. A whole different style of start. We're going to do that toward the end of the stream, though. We're going to give it its own time then. I'm going to go ahead and mute that. Because what we're going to do is just kind of get it started, right? So we're going to click everybody, let them do their training. We're going to get the peeps back in the vault. And we're going to get that stuff started in here. And again, I'm going to sell all this stuff and collect all these peeps in. There we go. And, you know, I usually do when they come in the vault, I go ahead and throw them in what I call the launch room. Right here. Like so. And you can see I've got lots of pets and dogs and all sorts of fun stuff going on in there. So we're going to get everybody over here, and we're going to go ahead and fix their names. I'm going to talk a little bit. Oh, here comes a Deathclaw attack. Uh-oh. Let's go. Now, one of the things I suggest you do when your vault gets really built up like mine, you definitely want to click your guy so you have the ability to heal him while you're getting attacked by the Deathclaws, because they'll get attacked and damaged really, really fast. I try to get the one that's getting damaged the most. And then click your other guy here as well. Don't wait for the stem packs to come up above their head. At this stage, everybody, you got to think that everybody in my vault, other than the new Mega Dwellers that I'm going to just redo because I don't remember who was what, other than them, I just go ahead and have everybody at max level. As you can see, all of my defenders here, even the legendary peeps, like Pimp of the Dead, they're already max all stats. And actually, everybody in my vault was max all stats, but I, of course, kicked a bunch of them out so I could do my Mega Dwellers again and then actually properly label them this time. And we've got Omega Apex here, who's ready to go back up here and help out in one of these rooms. Let's see. What do we got up here? We got some crafting going. Can you help out? No, that's already full. Man, that stuff's already full. All right, awesome. Do we got some room down here? No room there. Okay, well, let's get him doing something else then. We'll put him in that room right there. Okay, so we got that going. We got our peeps back in again. Now, one of the things that I decided to do was to redo the way I name stuff. So Gator Killer here is Wasteland number 12. So I'm going to go ahead and change that now and put the 12 at the end. And I put the @ symbol there, so all the @ symbols go together, which means all of you guys that I put in the vault. And so I can look at you guys alphabetically now. And that was a bit of a breakthrough for me. I'm like, why did I never think of that before? And there's Tellus right there as well. So we'll go ahead and put an @ in there. And my quest people are kind of messed up, so I'm going to go ahead and just put Tellus as Tellus there. And have her help out maybe with some stem packs or something down here right now. And then figure out what I'm going to have her do later. Because I noticed that also a bunch of my quest people have like the same number. And then, of course, I'm going to take them and just run them right back out to the wasteland so they get me some cash. Because I literally spent like 800,000 caps fixing up the vault. Same thing here. LJ Death is going to be 11. So we're going to go ahead and change that to W11 because I changed the way that I denominate everybody in the vault sometime after I did it in this vault. And this is way, way better. So we're going to go ahead and get that going as well. And then over here we got that random guy. So we're going to go ahead and he's quest number 2. But I think I already have some quests. Now, notice how I've got the exclamation point in front of them? That's to tell me what quest number there are. So there's 1, there's 2. Do I have anybody else? No. So he's going to be actually be quest 3. So I thought, wait a minute. Why do I even need to put a Q there? I can just go ahead and just put an exclamation and then just put the number. And then I know that person is a quest person. I'll put his Y back in there. So now I know he's a quest person, so I can use him for quest later on. There's also another quest person there, so he's going to be 3. This person's going to be 4. And we'll put an @ symbol in there. We'll do this. 1, 4. There we go. Now, if I do need to check them alphabetically, I could always take that front part off and then add it back in. But I'm trying to keep all the peeps who are supposed to be for questing all that stuff together. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much still waiting on some people to get back from the Wasteland. Now, again, they got power armor. They've got the best weapons in the game. They got the MIRV, which is an AoE weapon. They've got a cat there that gives them plus Wasteland weapons and outfits and all of that. You can see they're all in power armor. I've worked on this vault, again, for 7.5 years. On and off. A lot of times what I do is I send them out, and they'll be out there for like 3 or 4 days, and then I'll send them back, and then 2 or more days back. So I don't usually get in the vault for like 6 days, because there's nothing else for me to do other than questing. I guess I could do that. But you can see we've still got a bunch of people on the way back. They've still got about 10 hours, so we're going to check in on them probably later on a little bit, but mostly tomorrow. So there we go. So that is the original Vault 45 now on Steam and now going to be part of the stream. We're going to be checking in on it from time to time, sending stuff out, and checking out all sorts of fun stuff on there. Let me see if I'm still going over here. Yes, still going. Let me put my guy... Oh, wait, I should put him outside so he can get his buff going on. So what do you guys think of that? Give me a 1 in the chat or a yes if you've got your thing, if you love that. That is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Now I don't have to get my iPad out, go through all of that. I can just play it on PC. It's much easier to rename your people, much easier to organize your people if you do have it on the PC. So I know that Amethyst Laney was going to love that for sure. You and Sunshine in the door. Yes, Sunshine's in there. Actually, my oldest daughter is also in the vault. I noticed when I was going through resetting up the names. She's also in the vault. Her name is Naturin. Yeah, from a long time ago when she used to play Guild Wars 2. When I played that many, many years ago. When she was just a little one, everybody. Now she's all grown up. Gonna be 18 now. Now, I also got something else new right over here. Canned coffee. We're going to talk about that. That is an instant buy, everybody. If you got some caps or some atoms, I suggest you snatch it up big time over there as well. So we got this rocking. I was going to put myself in here to get the buffer going. There we go. Okay. Now, again, we're just going to stop in real quick just to kind of hit that up. Let that stuff running. Now, I'm actually crafting a bunch of stuff right now in here. These are crafting rooms. We're doing +7 commander fatigues. Oh, let me show you how insanely amount of junk that I have in here, everybody. Now, like, Kismet, you only got like 20 or 30. Oh, yeah, but look at this. I have 52 of these. These are legendary items, by the way. I got 62 of those. I got 83 of these. I was in here looking at this. I have 239 of those, everybody. I had not looked in here in a while. 266 or 226 gold watches, 320 microscopes. And that's because what I do is I get to a certain stage where I no longer keep the +5. See, I've got a bunch of +5s here. I just start scrapping them. Like that. And then, like, I got a whole stack of +5s. Right? This. Scrap them all. You're like, Kismet! That's because we're making +7s now. We're just keeping the legendary stuff. All right? And you can see I've got a stack of 27 power armors right there. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. So this vault is the ultimate vault. Vault 45, my namesake, which is where you see all my graphics are from. That's from Fallout Shelter Vault 45. So yes, this is the real Fallout, or real Vault 45. That is the Vault 45. Now, of course, in the background, we're also doing some 76. We are going to do some battles as well. Let's do that. Let's get some battles started as well so we can get that running. And then we'll come back to 76 here in just a second. We jump around. That's why we call it the Mega Stream, everybody. Let's do it. To battle! All right, time to go to battle, everybody. Oh, let me check my route here. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the blue. Trying to get you a silver. Ooh, another silver right there. Ooh, lots of battles, lots of battles. All right, now, if you never joined us for Stream Runners before, this is something we run in the background while we're playing 76. So go ahead and jump in, get it going on. Go ahead and jump, follow that link, find me or Captain Kismet, Kismet, give you access to the battle board. Time to go to battle. Oh, I forgot to turn the things off. Hold on, I gotta go and turn those battle placements down. Right over here. There we go. Turn that down. I turn that up when I'm doing battle mode so people don't think the sound is broken. Okay, let's look at our quests here. Let's get all this stuff going on. Let's see. And again, we jump around to a whole bunch of different games. Settle in, everybody. Hit that follow button. We got a lot of fun, awesome stuff going on. Make sure to follow those chat rules as well. No backseat gaming. Be respectful in the chat. I literally give away thousands of dollars worth of free stuff. I'm actually sponsored by Bethesda and Bethesda Gear. I got tons of stuff. Plus Manscaped. I got like $200 worth of that stuff to give away. And just a stacks and stacks of games, everybody. Just massive tons of stuff. So be awesome is all I ask. Be awesome in the chat. Don't feel entitled. Don't backseat game unless I'm doing a learn to play. If you say learn to play in the title, then, or actually be down there, then you can backseat game all you want. Just don't spoil the storyline. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? I'm going to go with my vampire today. There we go. Let's get that in there. Let's check for some scrolls real quick. Let's see. What do we got? 30, 30, 30, 30. Nope. Let's go for a roll. Let's try an extra roll. Oh, that one paid off. All right, I got another scroll there. Oh, and one over here, too. All right, that's good. Now, again, this little side game we play, everybody, we let this rock and roll right over there. Now, if you are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I'm a partner streamer here on Twitch. I'm wearing my partner shirt right now. And I'm also a partner with YouTube as well. I do play a lot of Fallout. I'm known as the Wasteland Tycoon or Overseer Kismet. You'll see my Overseer's office at the end of the stream. But we do play a lot of different games, and hopefully you find one of them awesome or maybe all of them awesome. So let's get back to some 76. There we go. Lots of ones and thumbs up in the chat. I hope you guys are excited about that Vault 45. I'm excited about it. I got Vault 45 back here on the stream, and I can play it on PC, which is great. You got the Slocum Joe bundle too? Yes, everybody. Let me tell you a little bit about this brand new bundle that's coming out and why you should instantly go get it. You can either just get the coffee maker or you can go ahead and get the full bundle. I went and got the full bundle. Now, Bethesda was nice enough to send me some atoms, and I used it to decorate my camp. But I had run out of atoms. I was down to like a couple hundred atoms down here, so I dropped $20. I dropped $20 on it. I don't mind supporting them, everybody. They've been doing a fantastic job. The new Nuka World update is supposed to be amazing. Everybody's raving about it who's been on the test server, so I'm super excited about it. I don't want to know too much. I want to know it's awesome, but I don't want to know too much about it because I want it to hit. Now, if you go in here, there's a bundle going on right now. There's a mega bundle is what I got. So you can get the coffee machine and it's like 500 atoms. Or for a couple hundred more, like 300 or 400 more, you could get the mega bundle and you get all of the stuff. You get everything in that mega bundle. Now, the cool thing is I had already owned some of that thing, some of the vendors and whatnot. So it went down to like 800 or something like that, 800 atoms versus 500 atoms. And then I got all this other stuff along with it, all the diners and the ceiling tiles and the cone light and the cool, I like the mat there. That's really cool. But most importantly, the coffee machine. Now, why is the coffee machine awesome? Well, one of the things that I read about the coffee machine is that the coffee machine is very different than your normal perks. Now, I like to use my Action Boy, right? Action Boy is great, but it only works when you're not actually using your action points. So it doesn't keep up with your action points. If I start running you're going to see that my action points go down. Well, you can kind of see it down there behind my avatar. So it's going down. And then when I stop, then it goes ahead and then it regens. Where coffee is not like that. Coffee is much like honey in the fact that it will give you that boost, right? It'll give you an AP boost. So if we go in and we look at our food and drink, you can see we've got this. It does plus 12 AP regeneration for 25 seconds. Now, just like honey, everybody. Now, honey's a bit different because it's going to give you AP. Unlike canned coffee, which gives you regeneration, which is totally a different thing, everybody. Now, if I do 3 honey while I'm running, it'll actually keep my action point stopped, right? So it doesn't go down. So it's basically regenerating it at the same rate in which I'm burning it, right? And that lasts for, so many seconds, right? It lasts for, I forget how many seconds this is. I don't know, 60 seconds right here. But canned coffee is different. It's going to give you plus 12 AP every second for 25 seconds. And it stacks. So if I do the same thing, let me get in my power armor. So just to make it even more obvious here, because you're going to be able to see it in the action point thing. It's going to be way bigger. Can you earn atoms or atoms only for IRL? You can earn atoms in the game. When you're playing the game, you earn them all day long, every day. I'm always earning them. You earn them through doing your scoreboard over here. So you're doing your challenges. Oh, not that. Scoreboard. So you're going through your scoreboard. You can see right here. There's 150. There's 150. There's 150. There's 150. Down here, there's 150. There's another 150. I think I got another one coming up soon, too. Yeah, another one right there. 150 there, 150 there. So you're going to earn a lot of them on your scoreboard. Now, you can also earn them through your challenges. Look at this. Atoms, 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 atoms. Scrolly, 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 scrolly. More atoms, more atoms, more atoms, more atoms, and more. And more. Still going. There we go. And that's just the combat one. What about the social one? Yeah, get all that too. What about the world one? Still scrolling, still scrolling, still scrolling. How about survival? Yeah, a whole bunch of that too. Oh, scroll up. There we go. How about character ones? Yeah, still going. Still going. Then, of course, your weekly challenges. You get a bunch of stuff toward the scoreboard, which allows you to get to those different points and unlock a whole bunch of stuff. So there's so much you can do, everybody. And if you don't know what to do, you go into your challenges. You look up what the challenge is. Like, I got to craft a bunch more grenades, and I craft up a bunch more grenades, I'm going to get 20 atoms. If I kill Scorch with a crossbow, I'm going to get 80 more atoms, right? And they get, the tougher that they are, of course, the more atoms that you get. And I'm going to go through here at some point, everybody, and I'm going to go through it. Probably this one I'm not going to do, kill a wanted player. I'm probably not going to do. I actually got one kill. I think they were attacking me way back in the day, and I killed them. I don't really want to do the PvP part until I want to do the PvP part. I don't want to do it in the open world when I'm walking around picking up berries and stuff. I want to do it like in an arena where we're, battling it out to the death for epic prizes and loot. That's the best time. That's the best time to do it. Or just have a server that's completely PvP. I mean, you can't just have it halfway, everybody. You got to be one all the way on or all the way off, I find, in most games. And the problem with big PvP now is that everybody just acts like a child and just griefs everybody. And it makes people stop playing the game. So if you want to have people to play with, if you're causing them to not want to play the game, you have less people, and thus you're killing the game that you're playing. And the PvP don't think of that. They don't think of it because they're just so involved in trying to get other people to quit the game. And then there's self-sabotaging themselves. It's too bad. It's too bad. I've been around for a long time, everybody. I've seen it all when it comes to that stuff. Santa cabinets is placeable in shelters. I know, yeah, anything that generates something will not let you place it in the shelter. Great example is the fusion generator. You can't do that. The popcorn machine. Over here, of course, we got the honey, the collectrons you can't do. Of course, water you can't do as well. Anything that's collecting resources, you can't. But there are so many things now in the game, everybody. This game is really scaling up when it comes to cool camp items. Okay, so watch my action points over there. Okay, I'm going to run. Right, so there goes my action points. My action points are going down. I do a lot of running, everybody. By the way, it burns up your fusion cores faster when you're running. So let's say we'll get, let's say to there. Okay, say about 40%. And then when I'm stopped, see, now I get this big fast regen whenever I'm still. So if you're using Action Boy, which I am always doing because I'm always trying to get my action points back up. Now here's the difference. Here's what we're going to do is we're going to use the honey that I normally use right here, which is number 7 on my mouse. So I'm going to run. I'm going to let it go down to like 60%. Oh, and I guess I could turn on the sound. Oh, I got it off on the game. Let's say 40%. 1, 2, 3, honey. Notice how that, I'm still running. Notice that needle ain't going down? Still running. I had to turn the sound back up. I had it off because I had it running in the background. Ooh, big lag. Still running, and there we go. Now it's starting to go back down. See that? And then if I stand still, it goes really fast, right? Because now I get that 45% bump. Now, there's other things you can do also. You can tune yourself and all sorts of stuff. Now, time for the coffee, everybody. The coffee is the stuff. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just put this on my bar. I'm going to put it as number 6 right now here on my bar, so I can just click it over here. So here I go. I'm going to start to run. I'm going to let it go down to about 60, and then I'm going to pump 3 of them, just like I do with honey. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Notice what that action points are doing? You see what that action point is doing? Look, it's still up there. It's still at 100%. I'm still running. It's still at 100%, everybody. Watch it. Watch that needle over there. Still going. Still going. This works for your jetpack as well. I don't have a jetpack because I haven't made one yet. But that works for your jetpack as well. So you could be jetpacking all over the place. And there we go. And then it wore off eventually. See the difference? That is a huge difference, everybody. So if you only learn one thing in my stream today, go out and get that coffee maker right now before it comes out of the atomic shop. Because that thing is awesome. I like PvP when I like PvP. I've done a massive amount of PvP with my crew. I mean, I've done 40 on 40 in World of Warcraft. I've played Hutball in Star Wars The Old Republic. I've been out there in Guild Wars 2, and I've done PvP and ranked PvP, by the way, way back in the day. And I've done open world PvP back in Lineage. And when you died, not only did you lose XP, but you also dropped some of your loot when you died. That's hardcore back in the day, everybody. That was Lineage 1 back in the day. Yeah, of course, we just knew it as Lineage then because there was no Lineage 2. So that's some hardcore PvP right there. And again, I like it when I like it. So go get that coffee thing immediately, everybody. If you don't have 500 atoms, get in there and grind it out. Do some of those events. Go shoot a whole bunch of Scorch with a crossbow. Do whatever you need to do to get that coffee maker, because that is one of the greatest things they've added to the game. One of my biggest complaints of the game is that the way that it regens your AP is tough when you're using your jetpack, right? Because your jetpack will just burn that. I mean, it just goes like this, whoop, whenever you're using your jetpack. So if I try to get up on this roof, right, and I'm just jetpacking, by the time I get up to that roof, I've already burnt all of my action points, which is unusual compared to Fallout 4. Because Fallout 4's action regen actually happens while you're running. It actually happens while you're in the middle of doing something, which is totally different, which is more like the coffee does right there. So that's more natural, like that original thing. So I don't know if they're going to nerf that or take that out. I don't want them to touch it. I think it's awesome. By the way, everybody, I did charge every single one of my fusion cores over the weekend. Every single one of them. And I actually sold a bunch of stuff as well. Oh my God, I'm back up to 5,000 caps again. I sold just absolutely all the stuff that was in my inventory. I cleared all my inventory. I optimized my vault and everything over here. So I'm pretty good in there. We're gonna get into more of this here just a bit. Before we get too much into it though, let's go ahead and check in on Vault 52 real quick. And see if there's anything we need to click on right now. Now, what I did is I learned my lessons. I think this is Vault 52. No, this is still Vault 45. Wow, I just let that run that whole time. I thought I logged out. All right, let's go ahead and save. Thank goodness. Thank goodness my peeps were on top, unless some peeps died when I wasn't watching. Here's how you know, everybody. You go look at this. See, like, look, this guy's on a coffee break, or it will say, it'll bring the people who are dead to the top. You can thank me for the ascending and descending things. I set that in so many times. So you can do what I'm doing right there. I could just click on peeps. All right. I don't know why he's walking around. Maybe he died. I don't know. We'll bring him back up here to the top. Right there. Okay, and we'll come back to that in the future. We're going to let all of that run. Now, we want to check in on Vault 52. Now, what we're going to do at the beginning of the stream is get a bunch of stuff going, right? Get a bunch of stuff going, and then we're going to let it run for the whole entire stream, and then we're going to check it in depth at the end of the stream. As well. And that's why we have a bunch of things going on at the same time, everybody. That's why, because we're like multitasking, right? So we got our battles going, we got our stream raiders, our stream avatars going down there at the bottom, along with our stream raiders. We've got our vaults running, all simultaneously. Now, this only takes a second to kind of jump in. Let's grab a bunch of stem packs here, clear all this stuff out. We got some people who are maxed out up here. And again, this is for you, Amethyst Lady. I put the radio room in Vault 52. Over the weekend. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. This guy needs a little bit of intelligence. We got some room down here in intelligence. I don't think so. Where are my intelligence rooms? Down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. No more until... Oh, right there. Put him in there. Finish him up. Okay, now again, what I do is I'm working on Mega Dwellers. Mega Dwellers take a really, really long time, everybody. They're trying to get them all to max stats like this. I haven't got any Mega Dwellers done. I usually don't do Mega Dwellers this early, by the way, in the vault. This is fairly early. All my people are not even max all stats, and they're not even level 50. But I'm doing Mega Dwellers way earlier than I did in Vault 45. And they are getting pretty close. Some of these people are literally just a couple days away. Look at this. Look at this. This is a level 1 character, everybody. Look, level 1 character, all stats. This is the hardest thing you can do in Fallout Shelter. Keep them level 1, basically get them all to max stat, and then hook them up with some serious epic loot, send them out to the wasteland, and they will dominate. So we've got just maybe tomorrow, maybe by tomorrow, we check on this later, maybe get them leveled up a little bit. We'll have some Mega Dwellers in Vault 52, which is going to be awesome. Now, everybody else down here just needs to be leveled up. So we're just going to click on them real quick, and then we're going to jump back to some 76. Oh, we got some fire over there. Move some peeps over there to hand out. I'll lend a hand. There we go. And the cool thing is we can keep doing this while they're taking care of that. They'll be fine. Now, the stronger that your people get, in the vault, the tougher mobs that come at you. Like my Vault 45, everybody's max all stats. Everybody's in upgraded rooms. They got power armor. They got the best weapons in the game. And that means you get the hardest mobs in the game. And even though I have all of that stuff, Deathclaws can very easily kill my peeps when they come in because they're so incredibly powerful. Now, one of the things also I did was I came up with this idea of putting all this stuff down here, and if anything happens down here, it'll move its way up and then hit my kind of defense line here of both my power and my water. So I've been testing that out, and that's this way I don't have to leave a gap, which I had before, a gap between the bottom part and the top part. But now I just have a barrier between the bottom part and the top part, so it doesn't get to all my people who are training if it starts at the bottom. It'll hit those guys, and then it will get taken care of. And then we good. And that's it. So this is what's known as playing very passively, where you kind of, you get some stuff like quests and things going. They're still running out there. You got a bunch of people running out to Wasteland. You let them run. You got a bunch of people in training. You got a bunch of people collecting resources. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Every now and again, I'll just pop in and get it going. Now, I did earn 3 lunch boxes, which we'll check out later on. But that's pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and save that. We're going to go ahead and turn the sound back off again, and then we'll just let that go. Now we're passively playing. It's still running in the background, but after about a minute or so, it'll stop having the need for power, water, and food, but your people will still be training. They'll still be running out to the wasteland. All of that stuff still counts. They're still running back from the wasteland. All that stuff still running in both vaults, by the way. So both vaults are going to be running. Now, you don't know my other secret vault that I've done many, many times. I've started it and stopped it and tried a bunch of different techniques on it. But we're going to start another vault today, too. A brand new vault. I'm going to show you my great new way of getting your vault started as well. So looking forward to that. So definitely join me for that. That's going to be around 4 o'clock or so. We'll come back to all of that. All right. So we'll let that go. Whoa, stuff blowing up somewhere. let's go ahead and my sound go in here. Oh, I got to turn my sound back on again. In here again, when I'm letting it run in the background, I'm sometimes recording, so I turn the audio down. All right, there we go. And the Halloween event is over, by the way, everybody. I noticed that in the dailies. When we go check the challenges, that there are no more kind of Halloween challenges now. So what I can do is go ahead and take this thing out, so I don't have to listen to that music for one thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrap that. I'm going to take out the holiday decorations, and we're good. And we'll come back and do some other decorations as well. Okay, let me get out of my power armor, and now we're going to get into it. Let me back up in the chat and get this going on as well. Let's see. Wow, nice. I know, right? Oh, so much fun.
Have supplies. Just straight.
We're going to mute him for a second. Now, we're going to get into it here, but now know that I have been in for a procedure for my throat, so I'm a little out of it today. They knocked me out. They drugged me, knocked me out. They put a camera down my throat to figure out why I couldn't breathe. I've been having trouble breathing for basically this entire year. And slowly my throat's been getting more and more closed up where I can't even eat. I can't drink water, whatnot. So they went in there and they actually stretched my throat, everybody. They actually stretched my throat, and it's a world of difference. Oh, my God. I can eat food normally now. I can drink water without it getting caught in my throat. Like that. It's awesome. It feels 100%, 500% different, 500% better, that's for sure. Let me catch up here. Let's see. M saying, I got the Slocum Joe's bundle too. Yeah, there you go. Okay, man. Mox giving you guys 2,000. What do we give them 2,000 for? Or did you give them 2,000 before? If they hit 5 retweets, they get 4,000. We're quadrupling it up during the holidays. So they're going to get 4,000 for that. So if you haven't given them another 2,000, give them another 2,000, K-Man Mox. And if they hit 10, we only need one more person to do one more retweet. Make sure to go over there, hit that like button, hit that retweet button, hit that last link right there in the chat. We're going to give you 8,000 caps. That's right, 8,000 going to drop for you guys as well. Whoop, there you go, another 2,000 dropping in the chat right there. Make sure to say thanks to my awesome mods. They are amazing, always backing me up. Is it Fallout 76 for real? Well, it is now. We're jumping between multiple games. So keep that in mind here in this stream. That's why we call it the mega stream. We do a bunch of different stuff simultaneously. I show you guys how to multitask. I show you guys how to dominate and get maximum loot here in the stream. So settle in. Appreciate you hanging out. Yes. Yeah, what Amethyst Lady said. Multiple games, but the main is 76. Yeah, sometimes we jump around. I'm thinking of having more babies. I'm just over Death Claws, but I don't have many +5 endurance, but tons of 3. Well, we're going to get into it. I see the garden for Tellus. Yes, I do have the garden in there for Tellus. And also for you, Amethyst Lady, because you mentioned it all the time. So I put it in there for you. I put the radio room, which I think is totally useless, though. It does help your happiness. And I have it turned off, by the way. If you didn't know that about the radio room in Fallout Shelter, you can actually turn it off so it's not bringing people in, so it's not drawing Death Claws to your vault. But it still boosts people's happiness in the vault. Very slowly, though, like super slowly. But it does help a little bit with their happiness. Yeah, and you can't place the coffee machine in shelters, yeah. And you can earn atoms in-game, a whole lot of atoms if you work at it and kind of focus on that. Kismet Coffee says, if you view it's funny. Oh, is it? Well, let me see. By the way, you could normally get coffee ready to heat. Discontinue use if rash occurs. Yeah, that's the way it is with anything. Yeah, ready to heat. Yeah, that's how it is with everything. You ever see those? For all of you peeps who aren't in America, we have these. I feel like they're very scummy advertisements about medicine, and so they say, "Oh, do you have restless leg syndrome? Well, hey, we got this medicine for you." But it could cause you, to have a heart attack. It could cause your leg to go numb. You could die. You got constipation. You might even not be able to see out of your eye. You might have hearing loss. I mean, they got this big, gigantic list of these things that you're going to potentially get if you fix your restless legs. And I'm like, That's more stuff than the original thing that you got. But I think they're just warning you that it could happen and not necessarily going to happen with every single, every person is unique, everybody. So they can't, make one medicine for everybody that's going to be universally perfect, because humans are inherently different in that 2%. But other than that, we're 98% the same, everybody. Everyone. All humans in the world are 98% the same, with only very slight variations in the way that we look, of course, and of course in the color of our skin and hair and all of that stuff, and whether male, female, or somewhere in between, something like that. That's the very few difference. So I never hold against anybody. I don't care where you come from, what you look like. I don't care what your background is. I don't care if you're male, female, or whatever. I just care about how you treat people. If you treat people awesome, welcome. Come on in, hang out, because I don't mess around. I'm 52 years old, everybody. I don't play these little child games anymore. If you're rude, disrespectful, stuff like that, you're gone. That's it. Boom. No more giveaways for you. No more hanging out in the chat. You're gone, and very rare do I give a second chance, because I expect you to know how to be awesome on your own. I'm not your papa. There we go. That game where you got the chicken dinners, too. Oh, yeah, PUBG. Yeah, I played with my crew. I was terrible at that game. But I like playing it with my crew. You can tell you're playing too much when you have camp blueprints for all the items used in seasonal events. Yes, that's how you know. Now I made another 5,000 caps. I got 5,000 on me right now. Right here, I made apparently 10,000 because I made 5,000 on a bunch of stuff that I put up over the weekend, and I would just let my guys stay in the game in the adventure mode. So people come by. I even got a couple of people come up and go, "Hey, I like your camp, man." They gave me the emote for love your camp. There's like a little camp thing that you could do. And so they loved my camp, and then also they were buying a bunch of stuff from my camp. And so then I took that money and I said, you know what, I'm going to, pay it forward to everybody. And over the weekend, I would go and buy a bunch of recipes from everyone's camp who I went and got candy from. So if I went and got candy from your camp and you had your candy in an easy to find place, I went and got it, and then I went in there and looked for a recipe, even if it was like 1,000 caps. I just bought one. I just bought one that I didn't already know, and boom, gave him 1,000 caps. And then I would go to the next one and do the same thing. And I was doing that all weekend long. I spent all 5,000 of it. And then over yesterday, I made another 5,000. I'm telling you, the player vending is awesome, man. It's really good. And I went through the process of making a spreadsheet. I know I'm hardcore, everybody. And this was some time ago. I made a spreadsheet, and I went through and I looked at everybody's camp and see what they're selling stuff for. And I like to give everybody a discount too. And I give away plans for like 5 caps, even though they might be worth thousands or tens of thousands. It's just like my solid I do for fellow vault dwellers. Any pattern of any value, I put in there for 5. That's just something I do. I used to give them away for free. But now I got to, because I restarted, this is my 6th playthrough of the game. I've never stopped playing Fallout 76. I played it on both PC, which is I'm on right now, Xbox, and PS4. I have it on all of it because I really enjoy it. I enjoy it because it's like Fallout 4 with friends. Could it be improved? Always, especially the overlapping audio. Could definitely need some work. Definitely need some work big time. But overall, it's super fun, and I enjoy playing it, and that's the most important thing about any game. If you enjoy playing it, then go for it. If it's not your jam, then hey, no one's forcing you. Play something else. Me, we got a nuke going. I bet you that's Menturos. Let's see. I can always tell whether it's Menturos or not because Menturos knows how to do a nuke, everybody. Everybody else puts the nuke too low, man. They put that nuke way too low down there. Yeah. There you go. That's right, Sarah. Yeah, I don't overcharge people. They don't call me the Wasteland Tycoon for nothing, everybody. I've literally made trillions with a T. Trillions of caps in every Fallout. I played every single one since they came out. In fact, I knew about it before anybody because I've been a graphic designer for 30 years. I worked for a place who had a small little client at the time. You might have heard of them. Interplay. That's right. The original makers of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, who now, by the way, some of those people went on to go to Obsidian, by the way, if you didn't know. Well, probably why they made Fallout New Vegas so well. Basically, I knew about it before because I saw the packaged art, and I didn't work on the game itself. I work on the stuff that goes, in the game. The packaging, all of that stuff. You gotta get the collector's edition now, and you get all the cool stuff in there. We used to get that for regular price back in the day. Of course, It didn't have as cool stuff you get now, though. It didn't have like vault helmets and all that kind of cool stuff. I got mine, by the way, over there. I got mine in my closet over there from 76. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't like overcharging people. So I charge very reasonable rates. What I think is reasonable, you know, like if something is like, if I'm going to sell it to the vendor anyway, great example is like stem packs, right? I'm going to sell it to the vendor for like 8. So I'll take stem packs and I'll make them 10, right? I feel like that's pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable for sure. Hey, drag it over and run around. Oh, I should be getting you guys into party. What am I doing here? All right, who wants to get into party with me? All right, I'm going to try to create a group, and you guys just jump in. And let's hope we don't get somebody we don't know. All right, here we go. Now go, everybody, jump in. First come, first serve, because I don't like to pick peeps. I wish I could have a bigger party and everybody could get in, but you know I do the best I can do. Thank you, Simferus, for the follow as well. Again, I try to be very reasonable with my pricing. And I also go above and beyond here in my camp. I actually have, moo in the way, I actually have every single special buff you can get in the game right there, as well as if you do have a disease, you can get into my symptomatic here, and we'll take your disease off. If you didn't know, that's what the symptomatic does. Pretty sweet, right? I've also got the alien bed right here. Now, if I do have an ally, which I have my wonderful Daphne over here, which I put way over here because she never stops talking. Reminds me of my own kids. Daphne over here, one of my child, is a talker, everybody. She loves to talk, and she talks really fast. I thought I talk fast, everybody. She talks really fast, and sometimes slurs her words together, and I'm partially deaf in my right ear because I have a constant vertigo as well. And I can't always understand what she's saying. That's the problem with getting older, everybody. You get all of these conditions. So I got Daphne here. Now, if I have Daphne here, what happens is I get Kindred Spirit instead of Well Rested. And Kindred Spirit, what it does, of course, it gives you 3 hours. And of course, I've been standing around for 30 minutes. It gives you 3 hours for plus XP. So I'm going to go ahead and get in there again. It only takes a few seconds to get that buff going on. But I love the vertical bed here, which is really cool. And this is a nice bed, by the way. Just like in Fallout 4, if you have like a chintzy bed, you know, if you're sleeping on a bug-infested, you know, mattress that you found behind some dumpster somewhere, in Fallout 4, it'll actually give you diseases and stuff. So watch out for that. Your axe is ready? Awesome. We're going to get it fired up in here, everybody. Come on in and join us. Now, we're in the open world, so everybody come in and jump in. We're going to try to get as many peeps in as we can. And remember, I do stream usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I wasn't feeling all that well yesterday after my procedure on Monday. They told me to take 24 hours anyway to rest up. I was going to try. I was going to see if I felt well. I might have done a battle mode, but there was no way. I was too drugged up from that from them knocking me out, the anesthesia. All right. So we got that going. And we're going to look at the buff. There we go. So now we have 3 hours of +5 there. And then I'm going to run over here and we can go ahead and do the gauntlet. Now I suggest doing the strength and the agility one last. The easy one right here, luck, right? So you got this one. Give him the Brotherhood. All right, so what we can do is we can go ahead and run this. I looked away when it was doing it. But it's basically like a slot machine. So it's actually 130 casts before. Oh! Jackpot! Hey, we won 20 caps. Off to a good start. So you can click that and you can just walk away, by the way. Same thing here with the Derby one. You can just start it going and you can walk away and go to the next one. I'm going to go to the Charisma one. So now I'm getting +2 intelligence, +2 luck. And then I'm going to get +2 charisma. The charisma one goes pretty fast, too. So you do multiple things at the same time. Multitasking. If you didn't have a big, crazy moo-moo in your way, too, it'd be way easier. So I'm just going to go down the gauntlet here. And try to get these going. I always have the most crazy moo-moos, everybody. There we go. All right. And that takes about 15 seconds for that one. The bicycle takes about 15 seconds. I always get in the craziest things here, everybody. Now, again, these are all going to give you +2 to all your stats, so they're easy to run around and click. Crazy moo-moos. Crazy moo-moos all the time. How we doing? Whoa! Whoa, we crushed it again. Did we give him 8,000? We gave him 8,000 for that, let's see. What did we give him for the first one? 4,000. 4,000 for the first one. 8,000 for the second one. Did we give him that? We did. And we are one away from getting 10,000 more caps, everybody. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to be the hero of the stream right now? Go ahead and click that last link right there in the chat. Pop on up on Twitter. Hit that like, hit that retweet button, hit the follow button while you're up there as well. Did we get our buff? I don't know. I was looking away. I'm assuming that we did. All right, so we got that buff going as well. That should be endurance. Right there. There we go. Endurance 2. Then we're going to go perception. Now, you can do them in order if you want. The problem is that strength and agility take the longest. Strength is actually the longest one because there's a whole animation where you have to lay down and do all of that. And you can hear Daphne talking in there in the background. She thinks she's the inspector, one of the, of course, Unstoppables, which is super cute. I want to get her like a outfit for that as well. So there we go. So now we got +2 perception. Now I would probably go agility next. Ooh. Excuse me, Moo. I would go agility next and just end in strength because strength takes the longest. So if you do strength first, then that means it's actually making the rest of your buffs take longer. Or, you know, when you go to do your buffs, by the time you're done, you've now wasted that time in the other one, right? So that's why I do those last. And I do the instant ones first because I can always do the instant ones again at the end. There's agility. Or you can just skip the instant ones and do those when you get done doing all the rest of these. Or you can just skip all of these all together and just get the one that you want. Right? Again, strength being the one that takes the longest. Because he's got to lay down, he's got to hold the bar, and then he's got to bring the bar up and down. And it's like 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a long time. This should be like 15 seconds. I think I timed it one time. I can time it right now. Now, maybe it just feels like 30 seconds. I don't know. I think I timed it, and it was about 30 seconds. I'm going to start 15 seconds. Oh, there we go. We got it. So there we go. So we got the last one. Now, again, since the other ones are instant and you can keep clicking on them as much as you want, you can just go back and sweep those on the way out. You can go ahead and hit these again. Hit that one. And then hit that one. And then now all of your buffs are jamming as well. Whoa! 10,000 caps. Now, here we go. We'll give them another 10,000. We get 5 more retweets. Way to crush those retweets today, everybody. Look at that, everybody. Look at that massive amount. Now, the problem is it only lasts 30 minutes. So we got to get Boogie in here, everybody. We got to get going, too. Now, I have a bunch of different sets, whether I'm on teams, whether I'm repairing, or whether I'm crafting stuff, or I'm solo battling in here. But one of the things you always want to do before you leave your camp is to make sure that you do repair your weapons. Your weapons are good. Another thing I suggest you do is pull your weapon out. Make sure that your ammo is showing up on the right side there and that you got it fully loaded and you have enough ammo. One of the things that I like to do is to go in and look at how much ammo. I made about 14,000, or actually I think I made 15,000. I used some of it up over the weekend. And I also have 47 fusion cores on me. Now, do I need to carry 47 fusion cores on me? Absolutely not. You don't need to carry that many around on you. So I'm going to go ahead and take those fusion cores off. And I don't know why there's not a slider for fusion cores. That'd be something else I would want them to fix. But I'd say about 20 fusion cores will get you started. Now, I do have a fusion core charger now, which is pretty awesome. Absolutely worth it, everybody. That's that Pitt special edition for the fusion core charger. It is awesome, awesome. And that's what I've been doing all weekend, charging all those other fusion cores, so I didn't have to go collect a bunch of them as well. Okay, we good. Now, let's see what kind of trouble we're getting into. Now, I've been working on my scoreboard, and if you guys didn't notice, I was like 65 before, and I got a bunch of them up to 72, I think, since the last week and then over into the weekend. So I am catching up somewhat, because you got to think, in December, that Nuka World's coming out. And by the way, I will be on Bethesda's channel. If you missed it earlier, on Wednesday, December 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to be around for that, because we're going to be giving a bunch of loot out on the Bethesda channel when I'm on there. And I have a bunch of loot, of course, also to give out all month from December 1st all the way to December 25th. It'll be 25 days doing Fallout for Hope for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. We'll be raising funds for them, and you can donate directly to them and help out their charity over there. One of the things I like to do. I did it first time. Last year was my first charity I've ever done, by the way. And we absolutely crushed it. And we'll see if we can do even more this time, right? Make even more of a difference out there for the holidays. I think that would be amazing. So we'll get into that just starting December 1st. So be around for that, because Kiss Kringle will be back handing out tons and tons of loot. Okay, so we got that going on. Now let's go ahead and look at our challenges for today. We got to craft some ammo. We got to claim a workshop. We'll do that later. Oh, purified water. That's an easy one. Craft or scrap a melee weapon. Hack a terminal. Easy, easy. Now, first thing that I do is I go through and I look for the easy ones. Oh, we'll do that one later. Complete daily ops. Craft ammo at a workbench. Deal critical hit. Man, I barely ever do that. But actually, I got 4 somehow. Oh, I was testing the action point thing. That's what I was doing. I was testing my action point regen. Collect some stamps. That's a weekly. So we got, today, tomorrow night as well, because we're going to be back playing more 76 all week long. So we'll have some fun doing that. But the daily one, we have to get done in 21 hours and 6 minutes. So by noon tomorrow. So let's do that one first. We'll just go ahead and craft some ammo. All right. So we'll go in here and get some ammo going on. Now I probably have already made or have picked up some gunpowder. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do the ammo. Now, the first thing I do is I look at what the number is. Right now it's 360. That tells me that I do have all of my legendary perks on, my legendary cards, and my ammo perks on, because that's a dead giveaway. That's good. And then I also have my super duper on. Boom, I just made 1,540, and all I needed to do was 50. So there we go. See, and there's my super duper kicking in. Which means that it basically doubled up a lot of that ammo. So instead of 360, it just made like 700 plus ammo using the same amount of resources. So basically, you're doubling up on what you got using the same resources. So that's awesome. That's why that super duper is great for anything. You could be making a Gatling laser, you could be making armor, you could be making food, and it could double up on that while you're crafting it. So always have that on when you're crafting. The second, I think it's like level 30 or 40 that you can unlock that card. And the second you have that card, always have it on when you're crafting anything. Doesn't matter what it is. So really, really awesome card. Again, it's under the luck over here. It's super duper right over there. Okay, so we got that done. That's easy. Collect some purified water. As the Wasteland Tycoon, everybody, that's how I make my money, right over here. Purified water. Let's see if we've got any. Oh, someone else might have came over and grabbed it. But that's okay. It'll regen over time. Oh yeah, they cleaned me out there, but that's okay. I never lock my stuff, everybody. I leave it so people can come and grab it. Same thing with food and all of that. I'm here to help out my fellow vault dwellers. Oh, there we go. We have 4 there. But that's literally about 80 purified water. Remember, purified water is infinite, and you can sell it to the vendor. So this is literally how I make trillions of caps. In fact, I make so much money in Fallout 4 through purified water. And this is what I would do if I was really there. If I was really there, I would corner the market on water, everybody, because that's what everybody needs. That's the most valuable thing in the wasteland, is water. Other than weapons and stuff, too, I guess. But that's the thing that I would do. I would go in... and I would corner the market on the water. And I actually make so much money in Fallout 4 through purified water that I can buy out every single vendor in the game every 2 days in game. You don't believe me? Stick around. December 1st through December 25th, we're going to do another playthrough of Fallout 4. So yeah, for charity. And then coming out next year is the high definition, the next gen for Fallout 4, and then we're going to do a full playthrough when that comes through. We're going to do Nuke World, we're going to do Far Harbor, we're going to do all of that fun stuff as well. What up, Blair and Fire? Big thumbs up, bro. All right, so we're just getting all our dailies done. Now, again, this is what I'm trying to do, everybody. I'm trying to get all my dailies going first, and I try to get all the easy ones out of the way. Now, I just happen to know where there's a terminal. Chef is over here, and he has already unlocked this one. Let's hope we don't get in any PvP trouble here. I'm going to try to run in and unlock the terminal. Now, I know there's a terminal there. Also, if you're looking for a place to do an unlocking, like you got to unlock a box or something like that, Sylvia Homestead has a little chest that you can unlock there. Now, one of the things that I wish they would take out of the game is the PvP in adventure mode. I think they should make another mode for the PvP and just let everybody do their thing over there. And let the rest of us just do our thing. Now, I'm just going to run past most of these mobs because I'm not going to grab the workshop or anything like that. I'm just going to run over here and click this thing. Hopefully, I don't go into like PvP mode. I am on the pacifist mode. I just want to go over here and click this terminal right here. There we go. That's it. You're like, well, Kismet, how'd you unlock that? Oh, I'm getting whacked on. How did you unlock that without using the terminal thing? Well, I'll let you know. I'll let you know here in a second. So you don't want to attack too. Look at, he's got You got the turrets going on there. Now, it just so happens, everybody, that my base, I didn't even need to teleport there. My base is literally right here. Another great reason why I have this location is because it's so close to Poseidon Energy Plant. So when I'm on my private server, I go take over Poseidon Energy Plant and I generate fusion cores over there. And usually fusion cores are fairly difficult in Fallout games, or they're very expensive, especially in the early game. But I can literally just walk right back over here through the vendor, and I'm back to my base, just like that. Easy peasy, right? Too easy. Now, the other thing I want to do is go ahead and eat my food, get my water up. And again, that perk I'm talking about up here, by the way, your legendary perk is called Master Infiltrator. I have it up to max, so I can just open up terminals or lock boxes just like that. Boom. Don't have to click it. Don't have to use the bobby pin. Nothing. I taken one for the team because I'm using one of my legendary slots for that. Also, the reason why I make so much ammo is because I have ammo factory. Still need to get that one up. And you can see that I actually have perception, luck, agility, and E. And I didn't do this on purpose, everybody, but I noticed after I had done it on this playthrough, I actually spelt the word play in there with an E. Yeah, it was pretty funny. That was completely by accident, but hey, you know, maybe it was a subliminal thing. Now, the other thing I want to do before we really get into some daily ops here, so everybody get ready for daily op. We're going to do that here in just a second. Is to take out my perfect bubble gum. Now, perfect bubble gum is pretty awesome in the fact that it will basically keep your food and water at maximum the whole time you're running around. So it's going to do it for an hour. It's going to keep my thirst at maximum for an hour. I'm going to go ahead and go to my team battle. Now, when I'm in my team set, when I'm running around with my crew, one of the things that I do use is this one right here called Rejuvenated. And you gain even better benefits from being fully fed and fully hydrated. So if you go into your stats and you look at those effects, first look at all these, look at all those plus 2s right there, but that's a lot. And then plus 5% XP. But also my hunger and thirst does not increase. My popcorns give me a minus 25% hunger and thirst because I use that to get my food up. But also, the ones we're looking at here are these two at the bottom. This one's called Fully Fed, which is giving me higher HP, giving me +1 strength, and giving me 45 disease resist. And of course, this one down here, which is my favorite, which is why I have so much purified water as well. It's called Well Hydrated. You're getting an action repoint regen of +45 on top of the 45 I'm already getting for my other perk card, as well as 1 endurance, and of course, an additional 45% disease resistance. So, also in my cards, of course, I also have Action Boy, which is also giving me 45%. So basically like 90% boost to my action points when I'm standing still. So when I'm running, it's going to go down. But when I'm standing still, man, that action points be like, boom, over there. Going to be jumping. Now let's go ahead and get in the power armor. You guys can see that a little easier right there. And we're going to get ready. So everybody get ready. We're going to go daily op. We're going to get it going here. Jumping in the power armor. Now I'm perfectly situated why I am where I am, and all my overlay stuff is where it is. So you can see it while I'm in my power armor here. You can still see that interface down below. There we go. There we go. And we've got our coffee maker going today. So we're going to keep collecting our coffee. We're going to try to backlog a lot of that coffee. We need one more purified water out here. Oh, there it is. All right. Looking good. Again, that's like 80 purified water. That's like about 500 caps. Every couple hours of nonstop generation. And I'll do claim a workshop later. Oh, what? I don't have a daily op today? Hold on, that's not a daily? That's weird. That's weird. Did I just not put it up? Oh, I didn't put it up. Duh, I got to do also this. I got to level up. And this thing I already do. So yeah, daily op is a thing. All right, now, oh, it's uplinked today. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and change my public team. Right over here, I'm going to change it to daily op. Right there. Okay, and then we're going to jump into the daily op. We're going to get this going on. Oh, make sure I'm in the right set here. I'm in team battle. Let me go ahead. Let's start with adrenaline. Now, because I have such high natural charisma, I can share massively awesome cards, everybody. I mean, level 5 cards I can share with the rest of my crew. And what's going to happen is every time they kill a mob, they're going to get a boost to their damage, up to 60% boost. Now, I'm not a big damage person. I'm not a high damage person, everybody. My job is to have my team survive, right? That's my role. So I like to heal them. I like to make them more awesome. That's basically my job. Now, let's take a look and see what we got going on in here. Let's see. They're cloaked when not attacking, and they have high perception. So, oh, they're just cloaked. Okay, that's fine. I can handle that. That's why we got AoE weapons, everybody. You definitely want to have yourself a nice AoE weapon. I have myself a nice 50 cal AoE. Now, what I do is I wait for all my peeps to load in first. And once they load in, then we give everybody a thumbs up. You don't want to make sure not to move past a certain point. Otherwise, it triggers the thing. Watch out for that. Oh, and you can come join me on Discord if you are in game with me. Let me go ahead and see if my pedal's working down here. Let's see. Where am I at? Right there. Sometimes I gotta like initiate it by bringing up the thingy. By the way, check it out. That's actually animated. It's pretty cool. I did that this weekend. I animated my Stream Deck stuff. That's really cool. That's the 25th anniversary Stream Deck one. Oh, I got my sound off. Test, test. Can you guys hear it? I'm going to take that as a yes.
Loud and clear. My power armor's stuck in your workbench at your camp.
Yeah, let's walk up to it and hit spacebar and see if you can get it out. Yeah, if you can't get it out, then it should time out after so many seconds as well. Yeah, if you let your arm...
It just keeps saying in use by someone else.
Initiate Vernon.
Oh, Dragon Overlord went too far
This
forward.
area is a hotbed of enemy activity, but we've
I would
lost
try to
connection the
log the main
uplink,
menu, log back in.
intel. Get to the signal repeater
All right, hey,
ASAP. Repair
once it started,
first
it started. You got to get going.
uplinks. And that is ASSP. So hustle.
I'm on it. All right, now the first thing we want to do, I've done that many times before too, everybody. What you want to do
Signal repeater is looking good.
is not move. If you
Time to
move,
head to
it
the
starts
first
it up.
uplink.
Okay, so the first thing we want to
There we
do
go. The signal calibration has started.
is I trigger the first one. Then meanwhile, way over here, I went the wrong way there. Over here on the other side, Tardis has gone to the next one, and he's got that next one going. That's why we call it teamwork. And I just ignore all the mobs. Ignore all the mobs, and then get over here as quick as you can, because we need to boost the signal repeater. So we're getting tons of basically boost to the speed, so we can get it done in time. Because you only have so much time to get it done. So we're going to get this going on over here, and we'll wait for Brando to come back in as well. He can just jump back in the group. Come and join us. If you go out to the main menu, by the way, and then you come back in, you'll see Play with Team, and it'll let you jump back into the server where you were. Yeah, you want to come over where we are, Dragon Overlord? Is he in Discord? I don't know. I don't think so. Because what you want to do is stand by the signal, and then what it does is it boosts the signal. There you go. Nice. Yeah, Brando's back as well. All right, awesome. As long as you're here when we kill the end boss, you get credit. So you can still try to load in, check your power armor, so you get it to work. I've had that problem many times. Sometimes I log in and I've got my power armor, but there's no pieces in the power armor. That work?
Yep.
Yeah, it's happened many times. Got stuck, or you know, like I put my power armor down, I'll have no pieces in the power armor. And you know, if it's been in there for 6 months, it becomes a feature. Thus is game development, everybody. I don't get all upset about that stuff. I just work around it.
I'm glad I still have it. It took
Not
me
much good on
forever.
its own, though. Head to the second uplink.
You
What's
got
your power
plenty of
armor,
time.
Brandon?
Plenty of time. Okay, now we got to run to the other one, which is this way.
I just have the T45 with the on-trade skin.
Oh, nice.
If anybody else needs to switch in after this, let me know, and we'll run another daily op if you need it. I'll run as many times as it takes, everybody, to get my crew their daily op. Okay, so we run over here, we hold down E, we get this next uplink going. We got about, I'd say about 4 or 5 minutes to get it done.
Come through now. You got this, team.
We do got this. We got this big time. By the way, I love how the stuff goes on the water, everybody. I think they did that really well. All right, and then we all gather around this signal over here. Now, there's 2 different types of this, everybody. There's the one that is, aha, I got a critical on him. There's the one that is this one, which is called uplink, so you have to stay by the uplink. And then there's the other one, which is decryption, where you have to run around and find the mobs and shoot all the mobs. I can find where this guy's shooting me at. Right there. Where's my coffee? My coffee's on 6. Let's have some coffee. Get my action points up. Gotta use my criticals. See, in Fallout 4, man, I use my criticals all the time. And here I don't, because most of the time you don't have enough action points. But now with this coffee, man, you got a chance to keep this action points firing. Again, the goal is just to stand by the repeater, hitting the daily op. Yeah, critical strike. I can get used to this.
Yes. Uplink activity has been restored. Just in time, too.
Don't forget the
Really
loot.
nasty looking activity near your location. Head there and handle it.
Okay. Whoa, someone's shooting a rocket launcher. All right, now we got to locate the enemy group, so we got to run there, and then what will happen once you get there is everybody will have little triangles over their head. So usually it's over here somewhere. And Tardis already on it. He's already running
Looks
through
like
the center.
trouble, all right. Clean this area out. Let's see
Again,
what
we got
they're
till
hiding.
8 minutes. It's like 6 minutes, so we got 2 minutes to kill every mob that has a little triangle over their head. Let's go. So don't worry about the other mobs, though. Only, come on, get up the stairs already. Just the ones with the triangles. And that's it. Time to melt these guys with the Gatling laser. Time to get melted, brother. One behind you there. And then one over this way.
Well, hell.
There we
Found
go.
yourself a priority target, team.
Now time for the big boy. We got Brando. Brando's ready. All right, and one of the things that we don't do is we don't kill the big mob until everybody gets a hit in or is nearby. What I like to do is run by the mob, or at least I try to run by the mob, and steer the mob back toward the group. Like this. Just kind of wait for everybody to be here, and everybody's here, then we just wipe them out. I like to shoot them in the face.
Mission accomplished, team. Ease up.
See, not only do I have my adrenaline on.
Hostile activity in the region. Till next time, dodge out.
Big love, everybody. Hey. There we go. Good job, everybody. Nice job. One of the things that I have is I have not only the adrenaline perk going, where the more I kill mobs, the more I do damage, but I also have it on my weapon as well. So the more I hit the mob, the more my damage goes up. And it doesn't go up like by, 50% or anything like that. It goes up like 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. But you got to think about that. Over 1,000 shots, if it goes up by 2 or 3 points, that's like 2,000-3,000 damage it just went up by. That's a lot of damage. But I don't just do that 1,000 damage in one hit, though. That's if you do the bloodied set and all of that. I'm not into that. That's not my thing. But if you like it, go for it. I'll back you up. I'll back you up in the wasteland. So I got the plan for the Soul Survivor there. Pretty cool. And because I was using my Gatling laser, by the way, also I got fusion cores instead of regular ammo, which is why I do my Gatling laser at the end, if I remember. And we're out. Now, again, does anybody need Nope, I got to press the right button. Does anybody need to run the daily op who didn't just run it? Let me know. Let me know in the chat as well, everybody. Let me know. Again, sorry about that that glitch, but again, there's hundreds of workarounds. Usually logging out to the main menu and logging back in. Usually that does the trick. Okay, now the other trick I got to do is remember to change the public team goal because I forget a lot. All right, there we go. Okay, now what do we need? We need to craft a melee weapon. All right, let's do that real quick. Now we got our daily op out of the way. Spacebar that. Let's go back into here, and we're going to craft a melee weapon. Now, of course, I just craft the cheapest thing possible. So, blunt melee weapon, you know, you can make a board. Now, one of the cool things about having that super duper perk on is that I could just try to do one. And if it doubled up, it'll count, right? So you don't see it up here. It would normally pop up right here, and I only made one. Let's do it again. And again, you can make the same thing over and over. It doesn't care. Boom. Now I got two. I'll make another one. I usually make them one at a time just in case I get that double. Right there. Look at that. So it doubled up. It made two melee weapons instead of one because of super duper. And then we'll do one more. And watch, I'll get a double on that one too. Because it's always the last one where it doesn't count is where you get the double. That's just life. Okay, and then I just made a bunch of weapons that I don't really want. So I'm then just going to turn right around and scrap those and get some of those resources back. Of course, that's diminishing returns when you do that. Nope, and there we go. We just unlocked another tier there as well. We got a flying rocket car going on there. We'll claim a workshop later. We'll do that on my thing. We got to do an event. We got to level up, and we got to claim a workshop. All right, well, we can get that done today. I think we got that. So let's see what event's going on right now. Let's see. Maybe we'll do the nuke. Are you up for another nuke there, Menturos? By the way, if you need some nuclear key cards, just let me know, Menturos. I got a bunch of them. I got like 5 of them. So if you're around the camp, let me know. I'll just drop them for you. I haven't even got back to the point because I have played through the game. This is my 6th playthrough of the game. I deleted all. Oh, eviction notice. Well, that's an awesome one. Oh, time to get ready for eviction notice. Let's go. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Where's my thing? Over here. Team battle. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to throw down. Let's go. Throw that down there. Let me go ahead and get my team medic going for this one. We're going to get it going on. Now, you might notice 50% alpha. All right, we're going to do wait before you launch that one off. Because we're going to do eviction notice first. Come join us for eviction notice. You can always go back to alpha if you want. Because that's an awesome event, everybody. I don't know what it is lately, but we've been just lucking out on all of these awesome events. Especially on my private server. We've just been knocking them out one at a time. Whoa! Holy mackerel, it's 16 retweets, everybody. Let's go crush those retweets, everybody. Crush those retweets. Now, while I'm loading in here, I'm going to get into my spot. We're going to do a battle. Sometimes those battles are delayed, everybody. Obviously, I'm doing like 100 things at the same time. I'm getting into all sorts of trouble. So I'm going to park myself up here at the top here real quick. And eventually we'll jump down over there somewhere. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. This way. Where's the... that way. Oh, it's supposed to be in that thing right there. So we're going to go ahead and do this event. Now, again, I'm going to have the sound off for just a second while we are doing the battle. So let's switch over to that real quick, and then we'll come back, and we'll do this eviction notice. Let's go. To battle! Try to get as many battles in as I can. Sometimes I do battles all day long, like 16, 20 hours of battles. But again, be patient, everybody. Don't be entitled. Say, Kismet, you're not doing the battle. I do it best I can. Jake coming in saying, hi there, Jake. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Big time. Why can you not see me? Hold on. Whoop, there I am. Hey, I'm back. There we go. That's because we were in battle mode. That's why. All right, let's go ahead and give you guys, well, that was a quick one. Akia getting 200 gold there. Paul coming in as the MVP. Now remember, thank you to Akia with all 6 units. If you have all 6 units down and you are the MVP, the top of the list right there, number 1, I give 1,000 kids caps to you and everybody in the chat every single time you guys do it. So put down as many units as you can. Let's head for this blue one down here. We'll get that one started. Ooh, this is already fired off already. We'll get that started. There we go. I'm going to go ahead again, go with the vampire. Trying to get my vampire up to maximum. He's getting there. He's getting there. Again, come and join me. Follow that link in the chat. Find me or Captain Kismet. You can play on mobile or on desktop, Android, iOS, doesn't matter. Laptop, desktop, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and follow that link and find me, Captain Kismet. We'll get back to that in about 30 minutes. All right, time to get into it, everybody. Time to get into it. Let's go. Now, oh, what happened there? Oh, thank you. That was a kiss cat. I don't know why that came up. Now, my goal, everybody, is tag them and drag them. So you want to just tag them and drag them to your crew. That's all I do. I don't try to kill them because these mobs are actually fairly tough to kill, especially solo. But some people, they've got like legacy weapons, so they're just like one-shotting everything. So you got to get a hit in, otherwise you get no loot. I'm not a big fan of one-shotting stuff. I mean, it's fun, but then it kind of, you know, ruins the challenge of the game. I think that's just me and my crazy ideas. But then again, I'm old school. I like to actually have challenge in my game. Hey, there's Ebs over there. What up, Ebs? I see you over there. Again, just tagging them and dragging them. So not only do I let my crew who's in group with me try to tag them, but also other people, other Wasteland Tycoons that are joining me here on the server so they can tag them. And then people in the open world as well. And I don't mind if they shoot at me, that's okay. As long as I tag them, everybody in my group who's nearby is going to get credit as well. So I just kind of stand up here. Oh, I got knocked off my perch. I just stand up here and tag stuff, like even stuff that's really far away. I'll tag all that stuff up there. There are things in my way. I'm supposed to be doing my criticals too. Use some more. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Aw, what a bummer. Let's try some honey. Man, I've not used criticals in 76 in so long. I gotta build it up some more. If I'm standing still, my regen is crazy. Crazy awesome. This side over here, by the way, drops massive amount of legendaries. That's why I'm usually standing over here. Alright, I gotta go back up on my perch. The reason why I'm way up here is so I can see over this thing and I can tag the top part up there. See that guy way up there? This gun shoots really far. Allows me to tag him. Yeah, I got critical on that guy too. Kind of fun. I haven't done criticals in a really long time. That's because the system for criticals in Fallout 76, you can't pause the game or even slow the game down because it would slow down for everyone, and that would suck. That would suck big time. And again, you can see I'm just getting a couple hits in, and then I just go on to the next thing. Even if you're low level, everybody, you just get, especially get an explosive weapon, because then you're like AoEing all the mobs that are nearby. So just AoE all those mobs as much as you can. Look at all these legendaries over here. We're gonna need a lot of legendary stuff. I'm just trying to get my criticals in. Yeah, and I've done criticals in forever. Now, of course, the more you tag mobs, the more that you get. The more your critical meter goes up. Oh, look at all these guys. A ton of them over there. I'm up on top there too. Come on, bro. Ooh, mama. Ah, see, there's always this repeatable rank. So if you wanted to, you could go and basically just grind events all day, and you'll just keep getting XP toward the thing. That's how some people get their challenges done in like a week, because they're just grinding it out. Plus, they have tons of awesome buffs that are helping them, boosting their XP, doing all that stuff, using their food wisely, and all of that, which really helps accelerate your XP. That's why we're also in the intelligence mode when you're in a group. So yeah, it works really good. One behind you, Ems. I'm using my honey right now to keep my action points boost. So I can use that critical. I forget how many criticals you gotta get. Now see what Ems is doing there? She's saying, hey, there's a legendary. Again, my crew's over here as well, so if I don't get a hit on them, they'll get a hit. Watch how many legendaries we get when we walk out of here. But now we're in the open world, the adventure mode, which I really like. I like to be in the open world. Now, if you get low health, you want to come run by me, because I can AoE loot you as well. Like Dragon Overlord is really low health. I don't like to be that low health, but sometimes being low health actually is a benefit. Like when you're doing the bloodied set, you're actually getting a lot more damage. You can just start one-shotting stuff like crazy, by the way. If you got the right combo of gear and buffs and all of that, plus low health, you can literally just one-shot stuff. But again, not my thing. Where's my thing? Now see, I'm doing the thing, and then I'm shooting in the direction of the legendary out there. Oh, I gotta let my kids in after this. I gotta let my kids in. Shooting all the stuff. Oh, what up? Do it up here, bro. Get out of there. I'll do my lunch boxes. If I got any lunch boxes. Just like right in the middle of the battle, everybody, I'm just gonna open up my lunch box. Always be watching over here, everybody. This is where most of the legendaries are. There's some on the other side as well, but most of them are usually hanging out over here. Ah, and there's that level up I needed. This is definitely a great event for that. This one is on par with Radiation Rumble. Oh, that's a player. I thought that was a bad guy. This one's easily on par with Radiation Rumble, one of my favorites. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. That's a funny name. I'm just going to call you Lick for short. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. I usually truncate everybody's name. I gave you a little nickname. There's a wabbit. Die, rabbit. Probably got sharp, pointy teeth. 1 second left. Never discounted, even at the end, everybody. Even at the end, sometimes there's mobs hanging out. Watch this, I get everybody's attention just by shooting up here. Some people looked up there. That's funny. All right. So now what we do is they added this awesome thing. If you haven't played 76 in a while, AoE looting. Look at all those legendaries just from this event, everybody. That's what I'm about to pick up. Boom! I'm picking up all the stuff right over here. I just picked up all of the legendary loot on this side. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of walk out here because this is out of range. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that as well. Also, I hear like somebody's firing is stuck. So basically, what you can do is just run around, AoE loot, all of that. Really is good for when, sometimes you don't get your loot, right? Because it went into a bush and you couldn't find it because after the battle's over, sometimes it's hard to find where all your loot is. So they actually listened to feedback and they added it to the game. And I give a huge credit for that, everybody. Huge credit for listening to their community saying, hey, could you please add an AoE loot? Because, Radiation Rumble takes longer to loot it than it does to actually do the event. This would be the same way, everybody. They actually added the AoE loot before they added this. This would take just as long that it would be the event to go around and get every individual mob as you're going along. And you see that even though I was way over there, I'm still getting the credit for this over here, including my whole crew that was nearby me, by the way. My crew that was nearby me also getting credit for anything that I tagged when they were nearby. So very nice. Up and down. Oh, look out! Kismet Love Train coming in. Who's that? Eat banana bread. Oh, eat banana bread. Do you remember how I put you originally in Vault 45? Because I saw your name in there. I saw your name in there. I had a big surprise today on stream, everybody. I have finally figured out how to move my original vault from 7.5 years ago. It has run for over 2,700 real-life days since day one of Fallout Shelter, since June 14th of 2015. And I figured out how to move it onto Steam. And I'm going to be playing it on stream. We're going to play it after we're done with 76 today. We're going to get in there. I'm going to start a new vault. And I'm going to show you how to start Fallout Shelter like a pro. And some of my new techniques that I've been testing out. Just so getting back into Fallout Shelter, everybody, because I had to go in for a procedure. They knocked me out. They had to stretch my throat because my throat was closing up, and it is much better now. Probably from 7.5 years of nonstop talking here on the stream. Maybe that's what caused it. Or also a bad acid reflux for all you peeps out there who suffer from the same thing. It sucks, doesn't it? Because it's always burning your throat all the time. So taking very consistently now, taking my Prilosec for my acid reflux. And then they went in, they had to stretch my throat on Monday. And so I rested up on Monday and then today, or Monday and Tuesday, and back today. There we go. That's what I meant to say. But doing much better. I mean, my throat is like 1,000 times better. But like when I drink stuff, normally even water would get caught. But now, like about a year or two ago when I could actually drink and eat food normally. So yeah, it's been happening for like the last year where it's been severe, where I every time I eat something, it'll go and it'll get stuck right there. Like I can't breathe. It'll be stuck there. And I also feel like I'm tired all the time. Oh, there's that Manchero's launched a nuke. Hold on. We got to clean house here. We got to drop off some stuff. All right. Now, one of the cool things, if you do get Fallout First, and I highly recommend it, everybody, Fallout First is the best if you are going to play a bunch of 76. You can get your tent here. So you can go ahead and put your tent over here. I can put it right there on the edge, right there. So you can put your tent down and you can go ahead and just scrap a bunch of this stuff that you got. I especially suggest to get something with a workbench on it. I got a little bit of time because the nuke just went off. But I've literally got like 1,400 weight and I can carry 460. So it's like 4 times the weight that I could actually carry. And that's because you get a lot of miniguns on this, as you can see. But the cool thing about scrapping weapons is that you could get a recipe that'll help you mod that weapon later on, which is really cool. So I do a lot of scrapping of weapons for that reason. Now, again, this is my 6th playthrough. So I've gotten all the patterns before and then deleted that character and then have to get them all again. And then have to scrap a bunch of weapons again and then done it again and again and again. It's really fun because I got to see how much better the game was getting over time. So every time like a major update would come out, like Wastelanders, I would start again. I'd delete my character and all of his resources, everything that I'd gathered, all the legacy weapons, everything, all of it gone, and start again. And it really gives you a sense of how the game plays today versus how it played back in the day. And it is way improved, everybody. And I highly recommend that you go out, you get your 76 fired up, and you start getting back into it because one of the best updates, what the community is saying, is the new Nuka World update, which is coming out in December. And I will be live on Bethesda's channel I know, big announcements today, everybody. Not only did I get Vault 45 working here on Steam, but also I'm going to be on Bethesda's channel Wednesday, December 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Set your calendars, everybody. I'm going to bring some of my Alpha team with me as well. We're going to get that on again. Sorry I couldn't invite everybody, but, you know, I had to pick 2 peeps. So I just contacted a bunch of peeps and see who wanted to do it. First come, first serve kind of thing. Okay, we got that done. Now we got to get out here. What if I can launch the Kismet kill box? Somebody's camp's in the way, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll just go to forward station Delta. And now we're going to take on the Scorpius Queen. Let's go. This is a real fun event. And I already did the event over there, but since he launched off the nuke, we'll go have some nuke fun as well. By the way, when you're doing the nuke, you also want to try to get your other things in that you might want to do, like criticals and things like that. Like, oh, I actually got those criticals done. Wow. I think that's the first time I've ever finished that daily. Oh, no, I'm not done. Oh, it's a weekly. Oh, it's a weekly. So I need 4 more. I thought it was a daily. All right. Now, one of the things that I suggest you don't do, everybody, one, don't nuke too low. Don't stand on stuff as well. It takes forever for the Scorpius. Whoa! It takes forever for the Scorpius Queen to come down. When she's landed, she takes a lot more damage. So I'm just going to tag her and drag her. Let's go, baby. Come on, Big Mama's house. Get over here. Come on, give me some smooches. Give me some smoochies. All right, we off and running already. Take away some of that radiation with my Radaway. So also, here's what you want to do. You want to nuke like this, everybody. You want to nuke up nice and high. Hit as many points as you can, because you're going to get a lot of that high-end loot. If you nuke too low, it goes off the side of the map, and you're just wasting half of that nuke. Right? Because eventually, when you are getting to the higher levels, you do want to get your high-end materials, so you can make like radiation arch and other cool stuff like that. Ultrasight ammo, if you're into that. Whatever you want to do, you can get it going on. And someone's got their camp around here somewhere, which is blocking me. Someone's got their camp over there as well. Well, that was fast. All I gotta do is get a bunch of hits on her here, do some damage, and you get credit. I mean, I've come over here at like level 15, everybody, and had a radiation suit on, which helps a lot. A bunch of Radaway, Rad-X, and helped kill the Scorpius Queen. I mean, I barely did any damage, but I hit her enough that I actually got legendary drops at level 15. And that was pretty cool. You could probably do it at level 1 if you were brave enough. Someone gave you a radiation suit. Somebody's hit me. Bunch of Wendigos and dogs and stuff. Now, one of the cool perks I have on right now, look at that guy. He's still got that old bug. Basically, if I hit a stem pack, it's going to heal my crew as well. Now, I find for some reason, maybe it's because my sexy charisma I got 15 charisma. All the mobs have a tendency to go after me. You got 22 people here, other than me, or really 23 maximum. Well, it's 24 counting me. But for some reason, all the mobs want to give me a big smooch. And if you haven't played before, everybody, of course, legendary mobs go to about halfway, and then they regen back up again. Oh, I can't get a critical on the Scorpius Queen. I don't think I've ever tried. Burn some more of my honey up. Now, the battle after the battle begins. Now what I do is just start tagging stuff. Tagging and dragging it. Scorpion's almost dead already. Ooh, mama. And see someone put their camp down. So really, anybody can use this, by the way. Even if you don't have Fallout First, you can still use it. I mean, you can't use the scrap box, but you can use the stash box. and you can use the thing. I like to go way in here so I'm not blocking the next person who wants to... Oh, I didn't even loot it. Hold on. Probably help if I went and looted the stuff first, huh? Not just AoE loot. So I don't necessarily have to do the Scorched Beast Queen herself. Usually there's a bunch of people in your way as well. They're all rushing in there. So what I do is I just loot something nearby, and then boom, it gets me all of that at the same time, which is sweet. Now what I try to do is I try to drag her back over here and get her to land. Now I'm not doing high single damage, I'm just doing a lot of low level damage, but then I'm doing like 1,000 of that low level damage. So if I'm doing 5, I'm doing 1,000 of that 5, so it's 5,000 damage. Which is nice. Oh, my cryptid's up too. Oh, it is down. Now, one of the tricks, by the way, if you put your lighter weapon on and you put your weapon away, you actually run faster. And, of course, you can also use your speed boost by hitting shift. There we go. By the way, that used to crash my machine all the time when you hit R and then R all again. But they fixed that as well, so I appreciate them for that as well. So, appreciate them big times. Now, remember, everybody, when I'm on Bethesda's channel, we're going to be giving out a bunch of loot to you guys, including some atoms. Of course, I'll have tons of stuff to give away all month long for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. We're going to be raising funds for them through Tiltify. So make sure to be around for all of that for Fallout for Hope. I did it last year, and I feel like it was a great success, especially for my little channel here. And we're going to be doing it some more, so be around. I got literally hundreds of dollars worth of stuff to give away, thousands over the entire year, usually. And I do random giveaways. Speaking of random giveaways, I'm supposed to do Stream Raiders giveaway. Speaking of random giveaways, how about one right now? Let's go. Don't let me forget these giveaways, everybody. I got 2 of them giveaway today. Let's see. Giveaways. Over here. Giveaways. Right there. Okay, everybody. We're going to give you an exclusive money bag bomber. Thanks to Stream Raiders for sponsoring the channel for this awesome skin giveaway. He looks pretty awesome. He's a money bag bomber. Looks like a little guy running around with a money bag. I want that myself, but I'll give it to you guys instead. Pretty cool looking. Now, how do you be part of the giveaways, everybody? Here's what you do. You go exclamation loot in the chat to see how many Kiz caps you got. Say you got about 2,500 Kiz caps, right? Well, what you do is you realize that it's 10 Kiz caps per 1 ticket. So you take the 2,500, you just drop the last number off. You can buy 250 tickets for the giveaway, up to 10,000 tickets if you want it really bad, each and every drawing. So go ahead and get it going in the chat, everybody. Go ahead and put down as much as you want. And remember, everybody has a chance to win. Everybody gets a free ticket. So if you want to just use your free ticket, just go exclamation ticket in the chat. You come and join us, and you never know. Might win some free stuff today here in the stream. Go for it. Okay, we got that done. Let's go over here again, see if there's anything else we can scrap out. Right up here. How are we doing on time? Wow, 2 hours have gone by already. I'm going to need to take a break here. Just real quick to get up, walk around, and also to check on the family. Let's see. Let me go ahead and bounce back to my camp over here. Now, one of the cool things about your camp system is that you have a thing called a shelter, everybody. Now, I've maxed out my camp. My camp's like a mega build, so I've done every single thing I can in there, and mine's based around shelters. I have all of the shelters on this particular build that I've done. I've done other water factories before and other fun bases as well, but this is definitely one of my favorites. And the reason why is if you do go into your shelter, you're not going to be bothered by mobs or get shot or killed or whatever. So if you do need to AFK, that's a perfect place to do that. So I'm going to get out of my power armor here, because no reason to waste my fusion cores while we're taking a quick break. I'm going to go like that, and then we're going to go and go in there. Now, you're like, Kismet, when are you going to build out your shelter? Say, oh, well, I'll get around to it. Say, man, your shelter's so empty. Wait for it. Takes a minute. This is a mega shelter, everybody. You can put no more things down. I've gone through and really went wild. This took me like 15 hours, everybody. I'm not kidding. 15 hours straight. I was just obsessed with putting stuff down. I got stuff in every room. I got stuff up on the walls. I got computers. I got trophies. I got a whole bunch more stuff that I didn't even put down in this playthrough as well. I love this vault, by the way. It actually comes with a fish tank, which is pretty cool. It also comes with a big vault door, too, which I really love. I wish the vault door opened, and then you went in. That would be cool. Then, of course, a little lounge room in here. Of course, all of these things are clickable here. You can ride on the golf cart or whatnot, or ride the bull, or bang the gong, or whatever you want to do. I actually got the other one of these globes when I was running around. I think it's Florida Core. I can't remember where this stuff is all the time. I think it's Florida Core. I can't remember. But there's another globe in here somewhere. And you can see how much stuff that they have, everybody. There's just a massive, massive amount of stuff. I think they're actually getting to the point now where they have more than Fallout 4. They're starting to go over that edge now, which is amazing. Of course, Fallout 4, though, you could add massive amount of mods and have tons and tons of stuff in there as well. But there's one that's like a Mars one as well, which I've never put down before, by the way. I've never put that one down, but it's in here somewhere. It's probably miscellaneous something in here. Usually this is where you find all of these little things, so I'd have to find out which one. And sometimes what it is in a subgroup of something. So if you're putting something down, it'll be in a subgroup of it. Yeah, I think it would be floor decor, or maybe even furniture or something. I find that if it is something that's going to activate, that it's usually in here. Look at this apple bucket. Oh, I forgot I even had that. I don't think I can put that down. No, exceeding the workshop. But it's in here somewhere. You get the general idea. So sometimes it has like different variations of that thing. See right there, you can choose from. So not only do you got all of that stuff, but then you got a bunch of variations of all of that stuff as well. Look at my cool little sheep squatch. Isn't he cute? You can thank me, by the way. I asked Bethesda Gear, one of my sponsors, to add that to the shop, and they did. They added to the shop, and then I bought one because, they could have sponsored me for one, but I bought one with my own hard-earned money. And then one of my daughters loved it so much that I had to give it to her. So my sheep squatch is in good hands. All right, everybody, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun in the chat. Now, if you've never done it before, we're going to play another game called Words on Stream. Now, when I'm AFK here, allow you guys to do it in the chat right here. What you can do is just type in the chat what you think the word is. So you can see here the example. You've got the words the letters all scrambled up, and you just take the words and you combine it into a word. And the more you guys work together, of course, the more points you all get, the further you all get as well. So we're going to go ahead and start the autopilot on that. I'm going to go ahead and start it. All right, now go ahead and enjoy that, and I'll be back in just a moment. All right, I'm back, everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you can't see and hear me after you're done typing in your words, of course. We're almost done. I'm going to turn off the auto thing after this is done. Oh, just made it there. Buck coming in right at the end and getting that thing. Oh, and AMZ as well. Nice job. Look at that. Skipped 2 levels there. Very nice. I had to talk to the family there for a little bit, getting things going on in there as well. Let's go ahead and switch back to some 76. We're also going to go ahead and get into some Fallout Shelter as well here in just a bit. Now, one of the cool things about my camp again, or my shelter, is that you can make a camp, then put a shelter down, go in the shelter, and then you can be safe in here from any mobs bothering you and whatnot. Now, of course, your outside camp can get destroyed, either by nukes or by mobs. So what I can do is come in here and then, let's say, switch my perk cards here to repair, ammo, clear, and then go over here and see if there's anything I need to scrap. Weapons, armor, any apparel, no. Anything I need to put in the scrap box, I can do there. I need to trade in my legendaries. I had so many legendaries, I traded them in for like 4 days straight, by the way, everybody. From Thursday of last week, all weekend, I was putting that in there. All right, let me go ahead and clear that out there on the thing. I forgot to clear that. How are we doing on those retweets? We are at 16 retweets. We can get 4 more retweets there, everybody. We're going to give you 10,000 more caps because we're getting right to that max caps straight away here in the stream. So go out there and show the stream some love to earn some caps. That's what you use for the giveaways. We've got one going on right now for a Stream Redder skin. We got a battle to do as well. We're going to get that going. Now, of course, this is my cool fusion charger here. I'm going to go ahead and put any of my low-level fusions in there. Get those charging up while I'm doing other things. Right over there. What set are we in right now? We are in repair. Let's go into team battle. So we'll be ready to go right here. And then we'll go ahead and trade in. I like to start with the armor. And then try to get it to a point where, you know, it's even. Sometimes it can be a little tricky. So you want to do your odd ones first. Like you got a 24 there, which is kind of an odd one.
I can't rejoin the team.
And then we want to try to get a 3 there, but we don't have a 3. So we'll go ahead and put the rest of these in here. This is going to be 15. I want that to end up being a 3. So there's 40. Can't do that one. So this will be 15 and 15. And now if we get some armor that's worth 3, we can put that in there. We can get maximum stuff for today. Now the rest of it, I'm just going to go ahead and put it into the thing here. Oh, wait. Did I trade out all my stuff today? I don't think I did. Hold on. Let's go see. Oh, maybe we did it earlier. I can't remember. I can't remember whether we did it or whether I did it yesterday or last night or when. I was up very late last night working on my shelter. My Fallout shelter, which we're going to get into here. We're going to start a new one here in a second. Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of that stuff. Let's go ahead and first sell all these extra grenades. I got a lot of grenades. Oh, yeah, we already did the caps for him today. So, yeah. So what I'll do is when it's maxed out, I do like to leave my thing. I'm down to 386 down there right now. So I do like to leave lots of room so you can just throw it in your thing. See, that's the greatest use of the storage is to just get the stuff off of you so you're not slowed down and you can move on to the next thing. You can go to the next battle or the next thing that you want to do. So I typically remove all my food out of there, all of that stuff out of the way. Like this, and again, I'll run around, get all of this stuff that you can collect. We'll get the honey, we'll get the stuff here. Up here, we'll grab some coffee, we'll grab some popcorn. Sadly, sometimes it doesn't remember what is supposed to be where, and you have to kind of tell it again. I got a ton of purified water going here. Does look like people are coming by and grabbing it, because usually there's about 2 or so in there by now. Oh, there's one with 3. And so what I do is I constantly pick up this purified water and I just keep backlogging it. And so when I need to make some dollar bills, I just take that purified water and sell it to the vendor. Works pretty well as long as they got caps to do it. And then I also use it quite often myself. See, like I've got purified water there. And I think that's usually what I have on 6 is purified water. Let's see. What else can we move? Maybe just take this out and put purified water there for now. There we go. And then I have a 12-button mouse right here. The Razer. Oh, can't quite get it to where you guys can see it. There we go. You can barely see it. Razer Naga. It's got 12 buttons on the side. Very, very easy to clicky the buttons. So now I can just press 8 a bunch of times. I always forget where the 8 key is. On here, and then I'm going to press 4 a bunch of times. Got the food going on. Is my my food effect still going? See, now, when we go into effects, we can see that some of our stuff has worn off, right? Our well-rested is still going. We've still got a couple hours of that. We also got very well-rested, which is plus 50%, and so on. And so we can also just run by, and just kind of, do the easy ones real quick. Click both of those and you're good. And you're on to the next thing. Okay, what else we got to do? We got to claim a workshop. Okay, and I think that's probably good for me. Oh, wait, we're going to do a battle. Hold on, let's do a battle and then we'll do the workshop thing. To battle! All right, we're going to do one more battle here. I didn't get much battles in today, but I am a little bit out of it. I didn't get much sleep last night. I've been, getting traumatized this week. Now, again, if you do have a comment or question for me and I miss it for any reason, feel free to throw it in the chat. We are going to go ahead and do another battle here. Then we're going to switch over to some Fallout Shelter. And we're going to do that. We're going to start a brand new vault today, so make sure to stick around for that. That's going to be fun. As well as we're going to check in on our really advanced vault, a vault that I've been doing for 7.5 years, 2,700 plus real life days. That's 3,895,200 minutes. that vault has been running, roughly. All right, let's go. Subi, Rotissu Akia getting some love there, and Reaper is coming in, our MVP. Appreciate everybody there. Now, again, we're going to try to get in more battles probably on Friday. We're going to try to do a battle mode when my throat's feeling a little better, and I'm feeling a little better. Right now, getting very hungry. Very hungry and a little dizzy, so we'll try to do the best we can, and then I'm going to rest. And then we'll be back tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some Satisfactory and all of that fun as well. But we still got more to do. All right. Oh, I just started another battle. I didn't mean to start that battle. Can I stop the battle? I don't think I've ever tried to stop a battle. How do you stop a battle? I guess I could just start the battle early. Is there a way to end the battle? I think they added a way to end the battle in here somewhere. End current battle. All right, hold on. I'm going to end that battle, everybody. This way you guys don't get your units dragged up in there. Because we're going to switch over here in just a moment. Sometimes I forget. Well, a lot of times I forget. All right, we'll come back to that. I'll come back to that tomorrow. Let's go. I don't like to tie up your units. So you put your units down, then I forget to run the battle, and then there you go. All right, we got to claim a workshop. All right, the best thing to do here, I'm going to let my crew know that I'm going to be switching over. All right, everybody, I'm going to be switching. Oh, you can't hear. All right, I'm going to be switching over to my private server, and then I'm just going to claim a workshop real quick, and then I'm going to be switching this shelter.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, feel free to stay grouped up, everybody. Work together as a team. Remember, you don't have to just have me around. Make sure to add each other to friends so you'll know when each other's online. Group up, even when I'm not around. Again, my job is to facilitate greatness, everybody. That's what I try to do every day here in the stream. I try to hook people up, right? You might need some backup in the wasteland. You might need some help. So I'm going to jump over to my private server here. The reason why I'm going to do that is I don't do any like open world PvP or anything like that. I'm literally just going to jump over here and get this going. Now, while we're waiting for this to load, everybody, let's do a giveaway. Let's do it right now. Here we go. Boom. We're going to give away a Stream Raider skin. Now, here's what you need to do. You need to whisper me after you win. So let's see who it's going to be. And 3, 2, 1, boom. It's going to go to... I got to close it first. Close the giveaway first. There we go. All right, 3, 2, 1, boom. Going to Smuggler Dan. Now, Smuggler Dan, you have 2 minutes to say something in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and hit that giveaway timer. If you don't say something in 2 minutes, I'm going to have to re-roll. I don't really want to. We'd rather give it to you. So say something in the chat. Let's see some GGs in the chat. The more GGs I see in the chat, the more Kiss Caps I'm going to give everyone for the next giveaway. All right, so this is a participation stream. Throw it in there just like Akia right there in the chat. Let's see some GGs for our winner. Thank you to AMZ and Jake for the posture check. I'm actually just going to refund those caps for you because I did get distracted, but I did do a posture check when I got up. So there we go. So again, we're watching for him in the chat. Again, the winner is Smuggler Dan. Smuggler Dan, you got to say something in the chat. Now, if you are the friend, the neighbor, the pet fish or whatever it is of Smuggler Dan, make sure to get him in the chat. Make sure him to say something. Because we want to give him some free exclusive Stream Raider skins here in the stream. Now, the one I usually go and get, everybody, is Poseidon Energy Plant. And if I had a nickel for every time I had to listen to this thing, it's coming up here in just a second. Well, let's use our coffee.
This is a Level 2 nuclear alert. Repeat, this is a Level 2 nuclear alert. The Silent Energy Plant WV-06 has suffered a critical failure. Hazmat teams are en route. Please remain indoors and await further instructions.
Going without my power armor. Rocking that silver shroud outfit. I can get my outfit back on now. The Halloween's event's over. Okay, now one of the things that I'll do is go ahead and take off all of these other quests that I have on me right now. Usually they're like daily quests that automatically pop in there. Oh, we forgot to do our pit today too. We'll try to do that tomorrow. We'll turn off powering up Poseidon. Now what I want to do is I want to take over the workshop. So I want to claim the workshop. I'm going to toggle that as active. And it says claim the workshop. And the reason why it does that is either it'll tell you, hey, you have to kill so many mobs that are blocking it. Or when you can, just hold down V from anywhere within the workshop itself. I can go ahead and start claiming it. Now, if you do PvP in my server, I will permanently ban you from my friends list, and you'll never be able to get on my server or any of my servers again. We don't do PvP on my server. That's just the way we roll. There's plenty of other ones you can go on PvP all you want. My throat's still a little messed up. Okay, now normally what I would do is I'd put down a fusion generator and start making fusion cores and grabbing lead and all of that stuff. But since it's just the daily op or the daily quest, we're just going to go ahead and go with that. Right there. And there we go. All right, now one of the things I do like to do before I log out is do kind of a bit of a wind down where I make sure that I've got all my stuff collected, right? I got my fusion cores charging over here. I've got my popcorn. I'm going to go ahead and go into my repairs set. We'll get the honey. We'll get that. We already collected the purified water. That usually takes about an hour or two for that to fill back up again. We got all of that done. We want to make sure that we do check our weapons, modify and repair them. Usually they've taken a little damage, but no, they're looking good there right now. And then anything else you might want to check, you know, your armor and all that other stuff. I very rarely ever check my armor. I feel like the armor, for some reason, like, it just goes right through your armor, and your armor barely takes any damage. Same with your power armor. Your power armor barely takes any damage, so very rarely do I ever have to repair it. And if I do, I actually have special perks that are just for repairing, like Fix It Good here, just for repairing your armor, and it'll give you double durability. Same thing with Weapon Artisan. Will give you double durability when you repair that when you have it at maximum. Definitely useful perks, and since you can have a bunch of different perk sets, you're good. All right, I think the timer is up. Let's see, Smuggler Dan, is he in the chat? Let's go look. Oh, no Smuggler Dan in the chat. Oh, that's a bummer. Let me scroll up. No, there he is. He put a 1 in the chat a while ago. Smuggler Dan, are you still there, bro? Let's see. I have to look after the time in which this thing was over. Yeah, I don't see it in the chat. Nope, not in the chat. What a bummer. All right, we're going to go ahead and draw another winner. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, boom! Akia, I know is in the chat. Usually paying attention, but you do gotta say something in the chat. Damn it, the rules. Right in there. As well. Yeah, there he is. Rigged. That's all random. All random. Actually, go exclamation rigged, by the way, Olaf. And it says something in the chat. It's pretty funny. All right, Akia, you know what to do. I'm gonna say hiya in the chat. And you can go ahead and whisper me, and I will make sure to remind me. Say, Kismet, I won the money bag bomber for Stream Raiders, and we'll get it going on. Right there. What's up, Light? How you doing? Or actually, no, it's little ghost. Little ghost, yeah, little ghost. There you go. I butcher everybody's name. It's part of my charm. There you go. Do you ever PvP in Fallout 76? No, I do not. I did try the what you call it, God, I can't even remember. Nuka something. Nuclear winter. There it is. It's hiding in there. I have sleep apnea, everybody. I have a really bad memory. So yeah, I did try nuclear winter a little bit. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was okay. But I don't do open world PvP because mostly it's not PvP like the old school PvP, which I love. From the old days of World of Warcraft and Lord of the Rings Online and Guild Wars 2 and all of that stuff, where, you see someone, they see you, you're about the same level, you're about the same gear, and it's like skill versus skill. But most PvP now is some level 5 people running around and you're in max gear with max stuff and you're just ganking that person and, just making their play miserable. I find, sadly, that's the way most people are. Either they're kids that are doing that or adults who are acting like children. Don't realize that they're actually sabotaging themselves. Because when you ruin someone else's gameplay, they stop wanting to play, and thus you have less players to play with, and you're wondering why the queues take so long. That's why. And that's something I know for a very long time. It's very obvious when someone logs into a game as their first experience, and they're in the little low-level zones collecting wolf pelts or whatever, and some max-level person comes in there and kills them. I mean, hey, that might be fun for the person doing the thing, but the other person's like, oh, this game sucks. I don't play this game. Or whatnot. So there you go. I use legacy weapons, and it's not fair. Yeah. See, it's not like a fair fight. It's just like, they're like, they're so weak-minded they don't want a challenge. They want it to be super easy. They want to just cheat the system or game the system and not lose, right? It's when you become so obsessed with winning, you've already lost. Right, when you'll cheat, when you'll do all of that kind of stuff just to win, you've already lost. I mean, what's the whole point of playing the game if it's just like so easy mode anyway? I mean, if there's no challenge in the game, I stop playing those games. That's what most people do. They're like, oh, this game's not even challenging anymore. I'm going to stop playing. So I like to always leave a challenge in the game as well. I like me PvP though. I mean, I've played 40-man PvP. Again, I've had one of the longest running gaming guilds, 20 years together, with over 1,000 members still together, and we play a bunch of different games. Our last one we did, or our last MMO we did, was New World, which was really fun. We went out there and got in a bunch of trouble. Of course, being a guild leader is heartbreaking sometimes, everybody, but you do what you got to do. And it was a lot of fun, and that's what I like. I like real PvP, like when you get into the zone and you're doing one-on-ones or twos or threes. Or duos is always fun too, because it's like you and your buddy, and you're trying to outdo the other peeps. But I do like large-scale battles too, like 40 on 40 in World of Warcraft, stuff like that in the past. Very, very fun. I like me PvP. I especially like Hutball, by the way, in Star Wars The Old Republic. That one's really fun as well. If you've never played that game's really fun. Great storyline as well. And enjoyed it. Enjoyed it way back in the day. There you go. Can you add me on 76? You sure can. You can add me. I just asked you to be awesome. I don't mess around, everybody. I'm 52 years old. I don't play no high school games. So if you want to add me, go right ahead. Go right here. Go ahead and add me, Kismet, right there. And then you got to let me know who you are. Like I see somebody added me right there. Now, if you don't say, hey, Kismet, that's me right there in my chat, I'm not adding you to my friends. As simple as that. Because sometimes, you get bad actors and they want to come in and, sit in front of you and wave to the stream and all of that. That's really awkward. If you didn't know, that's really awkward. I appreciate you coming in and want to do all that. But I expect my peeps to be awesome, work together as a team, benefit everybody, that kind of thing. I always enjoy that a big time. So there you go. So they spam quantums. Yeah, they spam quantums. They got legacy weapons. They're in their bloodied set. And they're using some glitch or something else to do it. And see, cheaters are the biggest reason why games get ruined. Right? Like PUBG and, whatever else, DayZ and I'm trying to think of the H1Z1, all of that. When people are so weak-minded that they have to cheat, you've already lost. The second you give in to cheating, you've lost. You've already lost it. Now, I learned that lesson a long time ago in a game called Rescue Raiders on the Apple II. That's how long ago that was. That's like 80s, everybody. And I had this brand new thing. It was called AOL. And you could download this thing. It was called the Access Game Cheater. So I downloaded it for my favorite game called Rescue Raiders. And I've told the stream this many times for all you new peeps. So I downloaded this thing, and it was called Access Game Changer. It took 8 hours to download onto a floppy disk. And then I put in unlimited ammo, and I was like super powerful, and I was playing against the computer, and I couldn't be killed, and I just blasted them all. And then I played it for about an hour or two, and then I realized to my horror that I no longer wanted to play my favorite game because it was too easy. There was no challenge. There was nothing to it that would challenge me that made me want to play the game anymore. And I never did that again, everybody. I never did it again. I had learned my lesson in that moment that I had ruined my favorite game of that day. So, never did that again. Then I feel like that's the exact same thing that happened to other people. They're like, got nothing to do in the game. I'm bored. Say, well, why are you bored? Well, I'm just so OP that I can just kill everybody. And I'm like, well, how'd you get OP? Well, I paid to win. I bought $10,000 worth of stuff. And now I'm so OP, I can't even get in a group with people. I can't even PvP with people now. Hey, bro, I don't know what to tell you. It sounds tough. While the rest of us, just trying to scrape our pennies together to get, some food today. You know how it goes, sad tears right there, bro. But yeah, see, I feel like, people who are weak-minded do that. Right? I like old school PvP. I don't mind if I die either. I don't mind if I die. I've died many times. But I've also taken on 2 or 3 people at the same time, and I've owned all 3 of them as well. And again, when you see that other person, they see you, and it's a fun little battle, and you're about the same level, and you got the same gear, whatnot. And then an old school way of PvP, and everybody would go, hey, GG, man, that was a good battle. That was fun. And they're like, oh, thanks for taking it easy, man. Even if they were on the opposing side, it would still be, a respectful thing. You have a little trash talk every now and again, but it wouldn't be serious trash. See, one of the people, some problem with some of the peeps who came up after the, original gamers, is they thought that was serious, that you really be mean to someone else. It's a guy thing. It's like people that you can rib a little bit and you can fool around with them, you can kid around with them a bit, but when you cross that line where you're purposely being mean, when you're just being an a-hole, you're not being funny, you're being an a-hole, right? Like, especially when you do something that's really inappropriate, when you're like, oh, girls shouldn't be gaming or whatever. I've had some ladies who've been in my guild who are way better than I'll ever be, who've got legendaries when I'm level 5. I mean, they're crushing the game. They've won the auction hall. They got like $1 billion, and I still got 500. I'm telling you, don't discount the ladies. People who do that, people who ask what the woman is wearing, really awkward stuff like that, homophobic and racial slurs and all of that stuff. It just says that you're the lowest level human being. I feel like human beings level up just like you level up in game. The lowest level human being in the world only cares about himself. That's all you care about. You care about yourself. You don't care about anybody else. You don't care about their feelings or emotions or anything to do with them at all, because it's all about you. And then also those people, if you ever notice, put a 1 in the chat if you ever notice this about those kind of people, everybody, is they make everything about them, right? So no matter what you say, doesn't matter what it is. Hey, look, the sun came up today. Well, the sun came up and it really affected me today. And then it's like they got to turn everything around and make it about them all the time. That's really tough to deal with someone who's like that, everybody. No matter what you say, you can't win. You can't have a normal conversation with them because they always make it about them. And they always think that you're talking about them, even though you're not making any reference to them at all. You're not thinking about them. You don't have it in your mind. You know how it goes, everybody. You know how it goes. Yeah, I don't EBB. There you go. I missed New World PvP. Yeah, there you go. Oh, New World PvP was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty decent. I mean, it was kind of laggy, and sometimes your hits wouldn't land. But it was pretty fun. I mean, because you decide, I'm going into PvP now, right? That's what I like. I like it when it says, okay, I'm going into nuclear winter. This is PvP is on. Let's go, right? But when I'm going around collecting berries and collecting flowers and stuff, that's not PvP. That's called ganking. When you're around doing this and you just come up on a low-level person and kill that low-level person and there's zero chance of them being able to fight back or battle you, you're just being an a-hole. At least that's my take on it as well. And I don't like to force people who like to do PvP to do PvE. And I don't like to force people who do PvE to do PvP. Right? Nobody likes to be forced to do anything, whether it's one way or the other. And I like both. I just like them at different times. I don't like to be forced to do nothing. Because I'm at the age that I don't answer to anyone, everybody. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. And that's what's so great about being older. And frankly, at your age, no matter what age you are, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do either. So there you go. I wish I had learned that a lot more. Are you looking for the PS5 and Series X version of Fallout? Oh, yes. We're gonna do a full playthrough, St. Stephen. Now, I have over, I think, 25 or 2,800 hours on Fallout 4 just live here on stream, everybody. Thousands of hours here, and I've played through, I think our next playthrough is going to be playthrough number 8 or 9. I can't remember. I think it's number 9. We've done 9 playthroughs of Fallout 4 here on the stream. We're going to start one on December 21st. We're going to raise funds for charity for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, for 25 days in a row. So December 1st through December 25th, we got massive giveaways here in the stream from my awesome sponsors, Bethesda and Bethesda Gear. Cool stuff like this. Check it out. You can win a cool mug. That's right. This is ceramic. This ain't that plastic stuff. This is the nice stuff. This is the good stuff right here. But I got a bunch of them to give out, as well as you can win this guy. Look at this guy. Isn't he cute? The Mighty Dog Meat. That's right. You can't even buy these anymore, everybody. They are sold out. So I'm going to be giving those out as well. I got, of course, another awesome sponsor, Manscaped. About $200 worth of that gear to give out. Just tons and tons of awesome stuff and games. And, of course, this right here. Right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and mark that giveaway complete. You're like, Kismet, I missed the giveaway. No worries, because I'm going to do another one for the same thing right now. Now, of course, if you did win, I do ask you to let someone else get a chance at it. But, of course, so your kids caps, you use them whenever you want. But let's go ahead and get another one going right now. Now, you're like, Kismet, how to be part of the giveaways? It's really easy. All you got to do is lurk in the channel. If you're a viewer, hit the follow button. And by lurking in the channel, you earn Kiz caps, right? Just like we earn caps in-game. You earn those Kiz caps, and then what you can do is you can use those to enter the giveaway right now. So you can go !loot in the chat, see how many Kiz caps you got. So say you got 2,500 Kiz caps, right? Well, it's 10 Kiz caps per one giveaway ticket, and you get one ticket for free. Everybody does. If you came in here, you've been in here 10 seconds, or you've been here for all 7.5 years that I've been here on Twitch, you always have a chance to win. Everybody does. So you just go !ticket. Boom, you're entered, just like that. You use your one ticket that you get every single giveaway. Now, of course, if you are a subscriber, you are earning 3 times just by lurking in the channel, 3 times the Kiz caps, as well as you have 3 times the chance of winning the giveaway. So I give a little extra for peeps who do lurk in the channel a lot and who do hang out and show the love. Whoa, right over there. So again, you can literally win thousands of dollars worth of stuff here in the stream. My accountant thinks I'm nuts. I put every penny right back in the stream, everybody. I've been doing it for 7.5 years. Haven't made a dime doing this, but I love doing it, and it has literally saved my life. I've lost 50 pounds. I've worked on my health. I just got my throat fixed now so I can breathe on Monday, so that's good. And of course, it has really helped because I do have a constant dizziness. And I do have a constant vertigo, and also sleep apnea where I can't breathe when I'm sleeping as well. But I bet this will help my sleeping too, everybody. Now that I can breathe a lot better. So we'll see. We'll see. And here's 1,000 Kiz caps to get you started for asking a great question, by the way. Thanks for all those awesome questions. I appreciate you coming in and asking awesome questions. Now, if you're like, Kismet, what else can you hook me up with? Do you ever play Red Dead online? I do not play Red Dead online. I've actually never played it online, but I've played Red Dead here on the stream before. I do have a PS4 and also an Xbox One S, S5, I don't know. They got the weirdest naming in Xbox. Why don't they just call it Xbox One, Xbox 2, Xbox 3, Xbox 4? That would make it way easier. But I have them over there, but they sadly are massively neglected. I'm on PC right now. They're neglected, just sitting over there collecting dust. My kids come in and play on them sometimes. Like my daughter plays, what's that one on PS4 with the girl? Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn. She really likes that one. They also play some on the. I also have the Switch, so they play Astroneer on the Switch, which is really fun as well. Highly recommend all of that stuff. So there you go. Yeah, see, sometimes it's just unfair, and that's what's not cool, bro. That's what's not cool. Who just added me on 76? It's all letters and numbers. I know, yeah, you gotta know who it is. You gotta know. You definitely, if you add somebody in there, then you want to go ahead and make sure you let them know that you're adding them to the friends list, or they won't know who you are. Let's say, Kismet, the one caps didn't go through. Yeah, it takes a minute sometimes. It takes a minute for it to pop in there, Jobs. And try it again. !loot in the chat. Because sometimes, you know, the stream elements thing, it takes a minute to kick it in. Try it again, exclamation loop. And if it doesn't, you know what? I'll give you another 1,000, and let's see if that kicks in. There you go. Try it again after that. In fact, I'll give you 2,000. How about that? Now, if you ever see a problem in my stream, everybody, if something breaks or whatever, I just give you more loot. That's just the way I am. If something breaks, if I'm on the wrong screen, if I forget something, if the sound goes off, if I'm muted, something like that, and my actual subscribers have commands that can actually remind me. It's like, Kismet, you're on the wrong screen. Kismet, you're muted. Which I think is awesome because I'm older, everybody, and I'm going to forget. That's just the way my stream goes. It goes right off the rails right in the very beginning of the stream. And then stays off the rails for the rest of the time. Yeah, try it again, Joe. So exclamation loot. Let's see if you got those caps, bro. There you go. Now you're getting those caps. There you go, bro. Now you're off and running. Now, again, you can... my thing didn't refresh. Hold on. I got to refresh my thing here. I don't know why that doesn't reload after each giveaway. I have to give them some feedback on that. I got to reload my overlay here so the thing pops up. There we go. So, yeah, now we got it going on. So you guys can go ahead and buy some tickets for the giveaway. Remember, you do have a free ticket as well. Valkyrie, thank you very much for the follow as well. Eat Banana Bread, thank you so much again for the 10 months. And everybody else who I called out earlier, thank you so much for those follows. Okay, so that's it for Fallout 76 for right now. We're going to jump over to some Fallout Shelter. Let's get that going on right now. Now, we got a special event here today, everybody. If you missed it earlier, something amazing and magical has happened. So we're going to jump to Fallout Shelter right now. Let's go. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train a-going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, AMZ, Carlos, Jeremiah, the Notorious TDK, and Scriptlin. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.